Going live. Hey, Ned. Ned, we're going live. I think we're live. Watch live now. There we are. What is today? July 16th?
Something like
Oh,
that.
no.
17th for me.
The 17th for you. Oh, no. One of my lights just went out. Crap. At least this thing runs on batteries. Oh, my gosh. All right. All right. Here we go. I don't even know where the microphone is on this thing. There we go. There it is. Hey, everybody. Johnny Beane here. We're live. Here we are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
Johnny.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, really quickly, you guys, just to let you know, my power is out, of course. That's what happens. So I'm like running, this weird system going on, and we'll keep the show going for as long as we can. But welcome to Straturday Night. It is July 16th, 2022, 11:09 Eastern, 8:09 Pacific.
No. It's
No.
Sunday. It's Sunday, July 17th, 12:09 Japan Standard Time.
Oh my gosh.
See, I even have the sunlight.
Look at that. You got sunlight.
Got a hint of sunlight there.
Awesome. Awesome, you guys. Well, hey, welcome everybody. And we got Trev right here.
Cheers, Robot. Tim Thomas.
Yes. Yo, we got Mully.
Danny, Jack.
Hey!
We got Paco. Right on. Right on. And who knows, we might see what's his name at some point. He's throwing a party. Laz, Music Therapy Laz.
Oh.
We might see him. He's having a party. I said, dude, why not jump in?
Check in. Yeah.
Check in. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. So hey, really quickly before my laptop dies, let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane TV, here on YouTube. They are, if I can find the card. Oh, there's not a card anymore. I'm doing the video now. Okay, I'm doing it like this. Okay, let's loop that. And top of the world members: Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, False Flag, Valfreak 5150, Majestic PB&J Cat, Fabulous Disaster, Sherman Callahan, Thomas Santiago, John Moronic, R. Habs, Michael B., David Allen Wright, Paul Martin Woods, and Warlag. That's the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane TV. If you'd like to become a channel member, click that join button right below the, I don't know, because I'm using 3 computers today, so I can't tell. And normally, if you'd like to help support the channel as well, any super chats will change the color of my lights. But as you can tell, this evening, the power is out, so they're out. So that won't do anything. But any super chats still will help support the channel and support these shows. And hey, you'll get your comment highlighted and all that stuff. So thank you. And we're also live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, I think, where we have Facebook stars. And we're also live in the Van Halen 70, what's it called? Exclusively Van Halen group, EVH Gear Live group and page, Johnny Beane TV group, and so on. So let's get into this. You guys, great to see you guys. Yeah, my fan's going. If you guys let me know if it gets annoying or not. Hopefully it's
hear it.
okay. It's okay. Oh, you can't hear it?
I don't hear it.
Okay, cool.
John, what happens when your battery dies?
Well, technically, what would happen is I go away. You guys keep going because this whole thing is the cool thing about StreamYard is the whole thing's cloud based.
Okay.
So I physically have to hit the end button at somehow, but even if I go away, show's still going.
Right.
So
And you can come back in on your phone, right?
yes, yeah,
Okay.
I can.
Okay.
So it's all good.
Now, is your computer gonna make it?
We're at 88%. I was at 100%. Yeah, about 20 minutes ago.
Okay, you should be okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
We got about 40 minutes until it dies.
Okay, well, I tell you what, John, this is my first time with Trev and Paco. So, Trev, where are you? And let's do some intros here.
I'm in Canada, Vancouver, West
Okay.
Coast.
Okay. And Paco?
Me, I'm in Puerto Rico. The
Oh,
Caribbean.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers, Janice.
Yeah, Janice, you're playing the glass saxophone. What is that?
You want to see one?
You
I can show you.
have one?
I just happen to have one handy here. Looks a little like this.
What's that?
They're popular in Canada.
Oh man. Yeah, Santa Cruz robot. Yeah, we're having just power. That's how it is when when you're in the mountains, you never know. So it's all good. It's cool.
We were when I was in high school. This is a story I shouldn't even tell. We went down to my friend's house and he had this 4-foot bong, okay, and just 4 foot tall. And we're now you guys got to remember I'm from Kentucky, right? So his driveway up to his house is about a 1/4 mile long, and it's a gravel driveway, and there's all kinds of pits and dents and all kinds of crap in it. So we're down at the bottom of the driveway near the street, and he goes up and he gets that bong and he brings it back down. And there's no water. Nobody has anything to put in this damn bong, right? So we got water out of a mud puddle.
Oh, gross.
Just skimming the surface a little. Technically not ingesting the water. I mean,
True.
the problem with those big bongs like that is that you almost hyperventilate and black out just trying to get a good pull out of it before.
Right.
You gotta puff it like crazy.
Now here in Japan, like drugs are like
No.
complete no. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even pot.
Yeah. Well, put it to you like this, Paco. Paul McCartney was kicked out of Japan for having weed.
Really?
Paul McCartney, for Christ's sake, they didn't let him in for how many years?
That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
The times have changed.
That's crazy.
Well, he's allowed back in now, but if he was to show up with weed again, they'd kick him right back out. Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Paul McCartney?
See you, sir. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Now, since I've been here, I've never seen anybody getting high, but I've done shows like out in camp areas where the stage is in a camping area and people are camping and tenting and everything, and I could smell it. I could smell it in the air, but I didn't know where it was coming from. And all the Japanese people, what's that smell? Well, because it's not a common smell here, right? They don't know what it is.
Oh, here you smell it everywhere. You can't escape it here.
Yeah. Well, Trev, how old are you? I see the white beard,
53.
so I'm guessing. Okay, I'm 54. I figured, yeah, you look about my age. We come from an era where it was illegal, right? And you're, since I'm here, and I've been here for 30 years, I've never really adjusted to the shit becoming legal,
Right.
right? So it's still kind of taboo for me to, talk about it publicly and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it feels weird.
As long as you're not driving, you could be walking down the street downtown and stand there beside a cop puffing a joint and how are your day, officer?
Right. Yeah, somebody saying you can get cannabis in Japan, Yakuza biker gangs and Japanese Brazil. Yeah, it's here. It's here. I wouldn't know where to get it. And I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, the punishment's a little bit.
Yeah, I mean they kick
the crime.
they kick Paul McCartney out. God only knows what they do to me. He's a sir. I'm just a colonel.
If my Simpsons history is correct, I think you have to perform on a game show where they would beat the hell out of you. And
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't be too kind to me. No, Bri, the sign guy. No, it is not legal in Japan. Not at all. I would imagine I'd probably get deported.
Now, if you wanted to jump on a plane and go to Thailand, how long would that take? How expensive would that be? Is that just a couple hours?
I don't know.
Kind of like if you were living in England and you jumped in the tube and took off to Amsterdam back in the day when you had to do things like that.
Hey Siri, how long is the flight from Tokyo to Thailand?
I found an answer. It's displayed on your iPhone.
Don't display it. Tell it to me, bitch. Let's see.
That was great Siri.
Yeah, that was a different Siri than we're used to.
I use the Australian woman's voice. Turns
Of course you do. I do the same thing for my Navigator app.
I go, hey Siri, how long is the flight from Tokyo to Thailand?
I found an answer. It's displayed on your iPhone.
5 hours and 10 minutes.
So it's a distance.
Yeah.
You want to hear my Siri? Hey Siri. Sure. Hey Siri.
Sounds American to me. Yeah.
I wonder if I fix this.
Oh no.
I wonder if I fix this. Hey Siri.
Right back.
What's my name?
You're Jim, but you asked me to call you Big Daddy.
Right on.
You're Jim, but you asked me to call you Big Daddy. Okay, now I'm seeing some guitar gear in the backgrounds here. What do we got? Is that an Explorer?
Prophecy Extura Explorer wannabe.
Nice.
With the Fishmans.
Okay.
Walking tuners.
Okay. I used to have an Explorer, and it's like playing a picnic table.
You don't like the elbow rest?
No, I love it. I loved it. I love that guitar. You know what? You know what happened? There's a game here called Pachinko, and it's gambling basically. And I won close to $4,000 in 2 days. Okay, got real lucky. I mean, it was ka-ching. So that second day that I won, as soon as I walked outside, I called the guitar shop, and I said, "Order me a Gibson
Explorer."
I said, "Yeah, Jesus Christ, I'm losing my words." I said, "Order me a Gibson Explorer in white." So they ordered it for me. I went and got it. I get home. I got my new white Explorer. Oh, this is awesome. And we get a gig. We're on stage. The second song, I pick up the Explorer. We're playing Metallica or something. and I'm playing it, and I turn around, not thinking, and smacked it right into the mic stand. Smack and put a big divot right in the end of it. And it's like, God, right? Brand new guitar. But yeah, you know, the thing with the Explorer was that case. Jesus Christ, man, that case is huge.
Yeah.
The guitar, and they're really comfortable playing sitting down.
I like
You
it.
know, yeah,
Sitting
they're
around,
awesome
right?
sitting down. But yeah, those cases. Now, Paco, what do you have back there? I see some sunbursty stuff in the back.
Oh, this it's not, well, it's not put together. This is a custom thing that my friend Eric Caballero built for me. It's,
Okay.
It's, I mean, you know, the pickups in another guitar right now, but usually there's a Duncan 78.
Okay.
This is Black Corina wood.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Yep.
It's kind of shaped like a PRS. And it's Black Corina, one piece body, and he cut in there like, you know how the Wolfgangs have that cut in there so that the tremolo slides in there, since it's like it's not recessed, right? So it's got that little thing like the Wolfgangs, and just one volume pot, and you know, 2-piece maple neck.
Okay. Now, is the whole body Black Corina?
The whole body, yeah. It's a 1-piece Black Corina. It's a fake.
Okay.
It's a fake binding.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
It's kind of like a honey burst type thing.
Right. Yeah. My Strat
like
is
that.
black. My Strat's Black Corina. That white Strat that I have, John, my main guitar, that's Black Corina. Yeah.
That's
painted
cool.
Alpine white.
That's awesome, Paco. I like that.
Yeah, you like it? I also got one like just like it, same style body, same everything, just mahogany maple top with a bolt-on maple neck. Yeah, it's kind of like a super Strat type thing anyway.
That's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, Mully. I don't know if you Paco was on. He was on. Well, he was on one of my Van Halen shows. Earlier in the week? Was it last Sunday you were on? Was it a week ago Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, with Serge.
Yeah. He was on with, and his singer was in Menudo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got some stories, man.
Do you remember Menudo? Yeah. That it was a pop group back in the 80s. Was Ricky Martin in Menudo? No, he was in
yes.
Yeah,
was Ricky Martin in it? Did you guys see the news about Ricky Martin?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh my God, he's being charged with incest with his nephew.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
His boy nephew, yeah.
Yeah, well, he's like 21 years old, but still. Dude, seriously, it's your nephew.
It's totally fucked up.
and now, is he from Puerto Rico?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Okay, so it was the Puerto Rico law that he could, like, this is like incest is like really, really bad there.
Yeah.
And he could get like 50 years for this.
Really? Well, I didn't know that.
Well, that's what it was saying. Yeah.
Well, it should be anyway. Yeah.
Damn.
Man.
Really messed up.
Well,
Come
anyway.
Here. We have Opie Lee Roth here.
Oh, look at that.
Woo! Opie, high five. Good boy.
Awesome, dude.
Opie Lee Roth.
It's an awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And hey, really quickly here, let's say hello. Let's hold it. Hey, anybody that's tuning in, if this looks a little weird, my power is out here, so I'm on a laptop that's very quickly dying. and I'm like stuck with lights that are like going off and breaking but let's say hello. We got Ian Taylor is here, Bride the Sign guy. Thomas Santiago, Michael Cross, Zach Thong, Robot Master Switch. Let's see, James G, who uses British Siri. Same here.
Is there a James G out there?
There is right there.
I'm a James G.
You are?
Yeah, my middle name's Glenn. My first name's James. First name's James. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
James G, like Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Janice Lala is here. Tim Thomas.
Thomas
And,
Santiago.
William
Justin PBJ and Cat.
William DeSalva. Yeah, good to see everybody. Black Salami, thank you so much.
Black Salami.
Everybody's here. Thank you. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm a junior. I'm a junior too. So I was 21 years old when my dad died. He died at 49. I'm 54 now, right? I was 21 when he died, and I had to go buy the marker for his grave. Now, the place where he's buried, they don't have the standing headstones. They've got the plates on the ground, right? So I had to go order his plate, and I went and ordered it. And when I went to go pick it up, it says James Glenn Mullins on it. And I said, holy shit, that's my name. And I, so I told the guy, I said, could you throw a senior on there for me? So they redid it and put senior on it for me.
Oh,
I was like, yeah, I don't like looking at that. I don't think I want to go visit that and look at that. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Rock Daddy, cheers, man. Oh, Rock Daddy.
Hey, dude.
Power up the amp.
All right. You're right.
I wish I could, you know.
Well, my amp is not here. It's on the other room, way over there.
Yeah. By the way, Paco, I hear we're gonna get a tour pretty soon.
Yeah, whenever you want. Want me to go there?
Awesome. We're excited.
Let's do it.
We're excited, man.
Yeah, me too.
What
So-
a tour of?
Of
The
my
studio.
Yeah, he's in a studio. He's
We'll go-
in. He has his own recording studio.
Nice.
Yay. Yeah, I can show you guys the break. Well, what the heck is wrong with this? Oh, okay. It's back.
I can see you. I see you. You're logged in.
All right. You guys want to take a tour?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
It's 12:30 already.
Let's go.
All right. All right. Let's unmute this thing. Wait.
Okay. So I'll switch out. So we'll go from there to there. There we go. There we go. Cool. You can hear us, right?
Oh,
Frozen. Let it go. Let it go.
I can see on the other one. That one's freezing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It like blacked out. There we go.
How about
All
now?
right.
Is it better?
Not really.
No? It's not better?
It's like gone.
Oh, really? I don't know. Maybe we should do the studio tour another time, maybe.
Don't drive me crazy, mama.
Yeah, it's gone. Well, how about now? No. Yeah, it's gone.
No. You can try jumping out and jumping back in on your phone.
Okay, let's try
That'll
that.
probably work. That'll work. Let's do that.
Fresh paths through the internet jungle.
Let's try.
Yeah. Always technical issues.
Okay. It'll be ready in 4 minutes? Okay. Tomoko's heading out to get her hair did.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, look at that. It's daytime and everything.
Mrs. Mully, say hi to everybody.
Hi. Hi, good to see you.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Oh, not Johnny.
There you are.
Is that
Now I
better?
can. All right,
Yeah.
there you are.
All
That's
right.
the
Oh,
echo
this
we were
camera
looking for.
sucks.
There you go. Can you tilt it sideways?
Sideways like that? Is that better?
Yeah.
There
we
you go.
All right. Oh, that's right. All right, let's see. Okay.
No vertical video.
We're going to the
This isn't Instagram.
yeah. So tomorrow I'm
Ooh.
recording this drum kit for a heavy metal band. So I was miking it up.
Oh, right on.
So yeah, it's got a whole bunch of SM57s there and stuff. I use these two for hi-hats like that. And yeah, look at this. I haven't like put the cables on. I'm still just miking it up and see this microphone's on the ground. But yeah, this is actually the combination that they use like to record Van Halen 1. As I believe they were using 421s on the top and SM57s on the bottom. And I don't know if they did that because of like budget issues, but it was Sunset Sound, so I doubt it was because of budget. So
But it was their first
it's
album,
cheaper
so it
than
could have
using
been.
two 421s, so
Mhm.
I do it that way.
But it was their first album, so it could have been budget.
Yeah, I guess. And here's the Bray.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
Oh my God, this panel's like falling. Okay, there's the Bray. And the thing sounds great.
And then are those Marshall cabinets down below?
No, these are
No.
actually Egnator cabinets.
Okay,
They're
I've heard of
fitted
Egnator.
with scumbags.
Huh? Filled with scumbags.
Yeah, scumbags. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's the speakers that David Bray said, you should get these. They're BM75s. What's what they're called, and what they are actually they're like clones of Celestion Blackback speakers. Is what they are. So, and they sound great. And here we have like a live console, I guess, and some Marshalls there.
Right.
Park. That's actually not mine, but yeah, it's like
Nice.
a 800 thing, very early 800. So this is the live room, and yeah, it's filled with bass traps. This is my Kramer, and yeah, so that's oh, there's a big boy there for bass.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a place. It'd be nice to have a place to practice.
Yeah, I practice here with my band, and also record like customers, because that's what I do, I guess. There's the drum kit. It's a DW. This one's not mine. I have a DW for recording as well. It's on another room, but that's my customer's kit.
Oh,
And
awesome.
something cool that I do for recording drums is I have this stairway here, and listen to the echo on this thing. So
wow.
So I put a mic out here, and I record it like a chamber.
Cool.
Man, that's some echo, man, or some reverb.
It is. Like I recorded it, and I don't have to like do like fake echoes on the mix or anything. Just add a little bit of that, and it sounds great. And this is my practice.
Hold on. Go back and
rehearsal
Go back out to that stairwell.
Okay.
I want you to say something for me.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a ha. Let me hear it.
Ha.
Okay, you ready? I want you to say, Luke, I am your father. All right.
Luke, I am your father.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
He actually doesn't say that though. He said, Luke, I'm your
Right. I know. I know. I know he doesn't say Luke, and I also know he never. What's his name?
Obi-Wan? Yoda.
No. Outside. No. Casablanca. Play it again, Sam. He never said that.
Oh,
Bogart.
He never
Humphrey
said
Bogart.
that?
No. No, he didn't say play it again, Sam. No. Nice. Nice.
So that's the record. So that's the recording. Oh, there's my board.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
Now that long one, is that a switcher?
Yeah, it is. It's got four bypass loops. And
Okay.
It's got MIDI on top. You can actually like program the loops. I only use two. Anyway
Right.
For the phaser and planer, so I don't program them. I just use them like individual loops, and then my MIDI up and down because it's damaged right now. But I usually have I have an Eventide H9 here, always on for the wet dry wet thing, right? So that does my wet dry wet, and this is like was custom made. What it is it's like a parallel looper is what it is, so that I can do like so I can run the each effect full wet, and I can control here to have them like in parallel, not in series, right? For the wet dry wet thing, right? Okay. So yeah, my power
awesome.
power amp for the wet dry wet thing is the Matrix GT 800 effects, and here's the LO1 that we were talking about the other day.
We lost your sound.
How about now? Can you hear me?
There
now?
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can hear you.
Yeah, there's the LO1 back there.
Now back to your pedal board. What's the? I see you got the phaser in the center. What's on the left? What's that black one?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a vintage.
Oh,
flanger.
the MX. Okay. The flanger.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
the real deal.
That's the one. That's the one you want right there.
Yeah. That's
And then you got that. You got the phaser in the center. Okay, the polytune. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the polytune and the wah.
I've got the little miniature polytune, the black one.
Oh yeah, I had that one too, but I learned that this one has a buffer in it, which actually doesn't sound bad. So I got it. So I have buffer in and out, I guess.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I wish we were upstairs. We could show pedal boards. Mine's super basic. I have TC Electronic Mojo.
Mm-hmm.
The EVH phaser.
Okay.
The red and white one. The Zach Wild Black Label Chorus, and the MXR carbon copy delay.
Oh.
And then just recently, I bought the Amp Tweaker Tight Metal, which sounds like just monster.
Yeah. That's
But
a few pedals.
But my amp is a Mesa Boogie, so I don't really need a pedal for my distortion.
Yeah.
Because I prefer the Boogie distortion, right?
For sure.
So I bought that. I bought the Tight Metal for if I go to a jam session. I've got a little Fender Blues Junior amp, the 15 watt. So I take that with me and take that pedal with me.
Oh, the which pedal?
The Tight Metal.
Oh, okay.
So I play the Tight Metal through the Fender.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Fender has no distortion whatsoever.
No distortion. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a distortion pedal. Like I always just use the amp.
Yeah, me too.
The brace sounds great on its own anyway, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
And if you have like a EVH one, it doesn't really need anything either.
Yes, yeah. My first big amp that I bought was a 5152, the PV. That was my first head that I bought, right? Back in when early 90s, I guess,
90s,
mid
yeah.
90s. And
Mhm.
that thing's, I wanted a Mesa Boogie, but couldn't afford it. And then I got that 5150. I was like, oh my God, this is just as nice. And I used that for a number of years. And then I ended up getting the Boogie.
Which boogie do you have? Like a Mark type or?
No. Okay. I had the dual rectifier.
Okay.
But then as I started getting older and
Mm.
having to carry crap everywhere, I switched down to the lunchbox, the mini rectifier.
Oh.
Mhm.
So I've got the mini rectifier with the 1x12 slant cabinet.
Oh, okay.
But it's, you know, it does what it needs to do.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not playing any outdoor festivals, you know, so
Not yet.
yeah, not yet. Not yet. It's on its way.
Yeah. Sherman Callahan. Hey, Eduardo. Good to see you guys. My power's out. That's why this is so weird.
My pedal board is even more basic. Let's see. Oh, I changed my transitions, Johnny. I think you're gonna like this.
Yeah, Trev is like totally like got all this cool stuff going on.
Boom, boom.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. So, BD20.
Oh, we're getting some echo here. Echo.
Yeah, I got to mute this thing.
Say, Luke, you are my father.
Why isn't it giving me the option?
Uh-oh. I see a bare leg there. Somebody not wearing pants?
I hope that's a leg.
All right. So yeah, BD20, 102, SD1, strobe dump, power supply. 900.
900.
Oh, thank God that's a 900. No, so many people have that 800 and the 800's no. The 800 is no good. That 900's a nice amp. I like the 900. I don't like the 800.
You never hear anybody ever talking about the 900 ever.
Yeah, it's a nice amp. I like it.
I have a customer
going
who's
down a
swears by the 900.
John 5 rabbit hole. I haven't really spent much time looking into his history and stuff, but he kept popping up in my feed and stuff, and I watched a couple videos, and it's like, hey, this John 5's pretty cool guitar player stuff. And they did a gear rundown. Premier Guitar does those little gear rundowns.
Right.
Yeah.
And he has the Boss NS2, the SD1. He's got the chorus pedal, a wah pedal, and then a JCM 900. High gain dual reverb. His is 100. This is a 50. But I was still like, huh. So I guess maybe I have to buy a Telecaster.
Yeah.
Five.
I love Tellys.
You can be Trev 5.
I have to have a humbucker. I can't do the single coils.
Oh, well, then you'd like my Telecaster. Mine's, well, it's not a humbucker size, but I've got the humbucker, the single size humbucker. The
little mini buckers or whatever.
Well, it's the DiMarzio Tone Zone.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Which is back in the day, DiMarzio recommended if you were going to buy a pickup, or sorry, Music Man advised if you were going to buy a pickup for the EVH Music Man, get the Tone Zone. That was the closest to the EVH pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Because you couldn't buy that EVH pickup from them. You know, if you wanted a new pickup from them, you had to send the guitar in, and they would switch it for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, the Music Man's really strict about their stuff. They don't want stuff out on auction and after parts and stuff like that, right? So I've got this Silhouette here. This is a USA Silhouette, and this thing, I use 2 picks because I'm awesome.
Cool.
That's some talent.
Yeah, it's I do like this. So, anyway, this Silhouette I picked up on auction really, really cheap. Well, and I found out why it's really, really cheap. The frets are just blasted, right? So
Oh,
I want
man.
to get it refretted, but or get a new neck for it. But contacted Music Man, and if I want a new neck, I got to send them the guitar. They'll put the neck on and take this one and keep it. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
So you
I live in
refret it?
Japan. I'm not spending $300 just shipping it back and forth.
But that's just for shipping? Like,
Yeah, it'd be 150. Be 150 each way.
But it's just shipping though. Like they won't charge you for a new neck; they'll just trade.
Oh, whoa, no. That's sorry. Yeah, of course, 300 plus whatever the neck would be.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So I found somebody that's going to refret it for me. So I'll just send the neck to them and get the. I mean, it's not bad as far as I like. You can't really feel it, but like, you know, it's not that bad as far as playing, but
It looks great from here.
Yeah.
These frets are fried.
That looks like a nice neck too. I mean,
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty. But I got this for $500.
Damn.
Yeah, a USA Music Man, for Christ's sake, $500.
Oh, that's a great deal.
Yeah, because they're like 2,700 new.
Spend $500 getting it refretted, and there you go, right?
Yeah. Yeah, spend $500, get it refretted.
Yeah.
And then sell it for 15.
It's still worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it, sure. And I love these guitars.
Together.
Yeah, I love these these silhouette guitars. I think these little cuts here are really nice looking. The way it's the shape, the way it's cut here, it's got I really like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the contours.
Yeah.
It looks very classic.
Thumbnail.
Yeah.
You're like Rudy Sarcio there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Music Man, they're great guitars. I was showing mine off on Tuesday, right, Paco?
Yeah, you did.
I was showing off my
I was
EVH
just gonna
Music
say,
Man.
you
Yeah.
know firsthand.
Yeah.
John, you've got an EVH, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome.
Which one you got? You got more than one EVH Wolfgang, or just
Me or Johnny?
Johnny?
Him? Oh no, me. No, I just have the one.
Just what color?
Huh? No, I showed it on Tuesday. No, the Music Man. The Music Man.
Oh, the Music Man.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I don't know. I had a Wolfgang.
Okay,
I sold it.
Music
I had to
Man.
get rid of it.
Okay. I got confused. I thought he said.
Oh, you don't have your Wolfgang anymore?
No, I sold it years ago. Yeah, I had
Okay.
to.
Here's my Music Man. It's the EX, the Japanese one.
Yeah, look at that.
Pretty.
It's like pink or red.
Pink.
Yeah, that's nice. I love those like purple and pink colors from them. They look
Yeah.
great.
Okay, John, since we're doing it, there's my 5150.
Like stealthy, like
Is that picture in black and white?
No, the 5150 Stealth.
See, that's why I wanted to recreate with this guitar, but I did get it right. Like the colors didn't come out right. Like this one, I wanted to do something like that, like stealthy, right? But these are my kids' hands, but see that it doesn't really look right. Like not what I envisioned it, you know. Like it doesn't look like your EVA, like your.
Mine's got a matte finish on it.
That would have helped, but still, it doesn't. I don't know. It didn't really come out stealthy or anything, you know.
And then here you go, Trev. Here's the Telecaster with the DiMarzio in it.
Well, there you go. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'll say the one thing I did notice about John 5 is he really utilizes the kill switch in a very effective fashion. Hey, cheers, John Deschain.
Yay.
John Deschain.
Yeah, very effective use of a kill switch, though, with the way he plays.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
great.
Well, he's coming to town at the end of August, and the tickets are $33 after taxes. It's at a little club downtown, 600 people. I'm thinking I gotta go. What better introduction?
You have to. You have to. I'm assuming you're a John 5 fan.
I only discovered him in the last few days.
Okay.
I mean, of course, I like some Manson. Yeah, I love me some Zombie. I've looked at his pedigree. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's Katie Lang and Rod Stewart and Rob Halford and
David Lee Roth.
So he definitely. But I watched a few videos on the YouTubes and just watched him play doing his thing, and he's definitely got some skills.
Hey, Roth, ease up.
They're getting pissed off.
Dave, easy. Stop with the quotes.
Doggy Lee Roth.
Yeah.
Tonight's about me. Tonight's about me.
Okay, here's the black Carina Strat that I have.
Ooh.
And it's got a dual rail pickup as well, eh?
Yes. Yeah, I don't do single coils.
See that I can relate to that.
Yeah, nah. And you know what that guitar is a Warmoth. And when I first ordered everything, the idea was to have one blues guitar with single coils, and I wanted the Alpine white with the ebony fingerboard and the single coils, and I thought this will be the one that I play blues with. And I got the Van Zandt blues single coil pickups to put into them, and I got it all put together. Fuck that. And got on Yahoo real quick. DiMarzio. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get one of those, because I did the same thing, like not exactly the same thing, but I wanted to make this my Strat style, right? This is my kid's hands again, but see, I did the same thing, and this,
that's cool.
I can't play that. Like, I used it once, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And sorry, John, go ahead.
Because you're saying you can't do the single coil thing?
No.
I don't know. It just gets. I don't play well with it, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's different. I mean, it's a different sound. Generally when I use single coils, I play just clean. I generally no distortion, maybe a little bit of overdrive, maybe. But you just treat it. You can't expect a single coil guitar to howl like a EVH 5150. I mean, they're two totally different.
Well, yeah, but that was the thing. Like when I put those single coils into the Strat, it was like I knew what was coming, and I played it. And I'm like, yeah, that's just not my sound. Single coils are not the sound that I like.
I did give it a chance.
And the exact same thing happened with that Telecaster. I hooked it up just as a regular Telecaster, and it didn't last 3 days like that. And I was like, yeah, get that out of there. Get that shit out of there. And I was like, does DiMarzio make a humbucker in a Telecaster shape? And I got on there. I was like, oh, thank God. And ordered the Tone Zone, had that put in.
Mm-hmm.
But that Telecaster is also Warmoth. That was my 50th birthday present. 50th birthday present from my wife.
I remember that.
Yourself? Or you had somebody build it for you?
No, I do them. I do it myself.
Oh, nice. Well, you painted them and everything. The finish, everything is yours.
No. I bought the bodies all finished and ready to go.
Okay.
But you were talking before about this neck on the Music Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check out, John, the neck on my Telecaster.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Wow, that's a tire.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it? Let me see. I had a picture of the back of it.
Oh, the guitar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Paco. Yeah, Mully. He loves Warmoth. So like
Yeah.
Warmoth
Yes.
stuff. If you're familiar with Warmoth and their necks and bodies and
I don't think I don't think I got anything from Warm.
Here's the headstock.
Oh, Molly Man.
The Ernie Ball Mully Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
guys
that's
send that
cool.
to them. Like, sign me, man. Look at this.
Duh, I'm so stupid. Library. Let's see. Yes, sir. Okay, here's the back. This is what the back of that neck looks like. This is insane. Look at that.
Oh man.
Yeah. Looks like some kind of an ice cream flavor.
Great.
Yeah, right. And the heel of it.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, it was my 50th birthday, and I wanted something special. So,
I remember that. I
There's
remember.
no way I would ever pay that kind of money for a neck ever again.
Wow.
But there's the babies together. That's when it had the tortoiseshell guard on the Strat. I switched it back to the vintage pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my Warmoths.
They look great.
Oh, that's still got the single coil in the Telecaster.
Ah!
Oh man, it sounds bad just looking at it.
Yeah,
Oh.
Photoshop that.
Ugh.
Oh, that looks awesome to me. I like it.
Oh, and it's got the original control plate on it too.
Mm.
I switched the control plate.
Oh.
The
And what
control
pickup
plate
did you
now.
put on them? What pickup did
You're
you
gonna
put
like.
on
You guys are gonna love this. My idea was because it's that Inca silver, right? So it basically the front's kind of like the color of a Fender grill, right? That silverish color that's on a Fender grill. So I wanted to make this look like a Fender amp, and I'm still looking for somebody that can cover the scratch plate in black Tolex. If somebody can get me a pick guard with Tolex on it, that would be awesome. And I switched the control plate to this.
Oh, that's nice.
2 witch hat knobs, the three selector switch, and then the lamp, the jewel lamp up at the top there.
Yeah.
So
I
don't have a light in it at the moment, but I'm trying to figure out how to get it, like when I plug in, that light comes on. So once we get that figured out, it's got to be a way. I mean, you can put man on the moon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You guys want to see me at prom?
Sure.
I don't know. There's a prom picture right next to that picture. I was like, Jesus Christ. But you believe this? Would you believe my date was a Japanese exchange student? How long have I had Asian fever? Look at it.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
That's
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Is that 87, 88?
88. Yeah. Nailed it.
Awesome.
Oh, there we go. I'm having a cigarette.
There you go. Well, if he's got the hair.
Yeah. I'm a product of the
Take
80s
care of
for
the
sure.
hair.
They both have the same hairdo. You see that?
There's my senior picture.
Oh wow, man.
What's that? If
Damn.
it doesn't have a single coil, it's not a real Telecaster. It's not a real Telecaster.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Trev, Paco, you guys, you guys know how it is. That single coil is just like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it up front. I don't mind it on the neck position,
Yeah.
but that bridge position. no.
I can pull the knob and turn that Friedman into an overwound single coil if I have an itch for it. I tried it a couple times, and with the lighting and the stuff in here, it's just the noise alone is a deal breaker for me. Even with the Fishmans, when it's trying to emulate that single coil, it's still behaving like a single coil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't play
You
with
just
it.
roll the volume down halfway on the humbucker, and you're close enough. For the
Yeah.
girls I go with.
You kind of have to play different with it, right? I mean, it's a whole different mojo type.
Okay. Well, I have a
Yeah.
request for you guys and for anybody in the chat. If you're going to try a new pickup, contact Pariah Pickups and order the Mully Man.
Oh, you've got your own lead.
You got your own
The
pickup?
thing is, they made a pickup for me for my 5150 for the Stealth. Okay. And I love it. And I actually had another one made to put into my Kramer. And I was messing around I was talking to the guys in Pariah through Twitter, and I said, hey, you guys need to put the Mully Man in your catalog. And he said, if we sell 100 of them, we'll give it the official name and put it in the catalog. Okay. Now, I know it's never going to get there, but they've sold 6 of them. I bought 2 and they've sold 4. Somebody actually sent me a picture. They ordered the pickup. Somebody sent me a picture. When they received their pickup, they took it out of the box, and when they flipped it over, it says Mully on the back of it. How cool is that?
Wow.
How cool is that? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with that. That.
Not officially marketed, but it's good enough.
Yeah.
Do you have a link? Is there is it on?
Yeah,
So wait, it's not on the site yet then? Right?
No, it's not on the site. If you contact them, if you order a Pariah pickup, just in the I think you order the California Red, and in the chat put Mully Man in the chat box, or it's got like a message box on their website. Yeah, for their details. Yeah. So I think it was the California Red and then Mully Man. So the California Red is obviously a Van Halen based pickup, right? So what they did is they took that and just kind of added a little bit of stank to it.
Right. John DeShane's gone through a few
So it
pickups.
kind of sounds like a Van Halen pickup ish, I guess, right?
Yeah. With a little more ass to it.
More ass.
If that's the right way to put it.
John has asked me to tell you guys how good his Telly sounds. And his Telly sounds amazing, but he's also playing into a Friedman BE100 Deluxe. And he's got a very extensive pedal board. So, yeah, but it's still, when he's playing it sounds great. I guess, it's got to be part of your mojo.
Looking for Pariah right there.
There you go. There they are. Those are my boys.
I always seem to remember the black being the one I was kind of drawn to.
Well, that I told you I had that Fender Blues Junior, right?
Yeah.
So I go to the guitar shop one day. I walk in, and the guy that owns the place, a good friend of mine, he's sitting on top of that amp, and he's got his guitar. It's all single coils, and he's ripping through that Fender, and it sounds amazing. And I said, how much do you want for that? This amp sounds so great. How much do you want for it? And he goes, no, we're going to keep this one in the store. I was like, okay, whatever. But I used to hang around there all the time, right? So I was there all day. And when I was leaving, I went out to my car, and he came out. He goes, Jim, take the amp. I was like, what? He goes, yeah. He goes, go ahead and take it. I said, how much do you want for it? And he goes, no, you can have it. Okay. Gave it to me for free. 2 weeks later, he was dead. Had a heart attack.
Oh,
Crazy.
Really?
Yeah. So that's an amp that I can never get rid of.
No doubt.
Right. But when I play through it, sounds like crap. Doesn't sound anything. Okay. And I don't know you guys, but I don't play very well. I mean, I'm not horrible, but I'm not like some great player, right? I'm not going to be squeezing notes out of it. That's not how I play. So it takes a much better player than me to make that amp sound nice.
Wow.
I've
Man,
only been playing for a
that's
year and a
wild.
half, so if you want to
I
feel
bet-
better about your playing, I could plug in for a bit.
I bet you sound great through it.
No, it sounds bad. It sounds bad. Even Opie Lee Roth tells me to turn it off.
So you start playing, and that's what you hear, huh?
Yeah. That's how I learned how to play Smoke on the Water.
So you go to Pariah and you go to the Pasadena series?
Pasadena Red, I think, is what
Pasadena
what it's
Red?
called. And then in the order the red, and in the little message box, put Mully Man.
Oh, I
One
see
word.
the red. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, all right. I'll check it out. Right.
Wow.
That's
That's
the Molly Man.
yeah, that's awesome. I mean, that's awesome, man.
You know, I'm never going to hit 100. I know that. Hey, if I had the money, I'd buy them. You know, just so I'd have my own signature. You know,
Buy
how
them and
cool
flip
would
them
that
off
be?
as breads, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, John Deshane. I agree. Yeah, it's the player that makes the stuff sound good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm proof of that, John. I've got all kinds of great gear. It just sounds like shit.
Oh man. Hey G, hey man, John BL got married. What was it? A week ago? 2 weeks ago?
According to our calculations,
Yeah, it was a week ago. He got married.
the honeymoon
So
period. So.
yeah, so what he told me was that he doesn't he moved. He's in a new house now, but he doesn't have his place set up yet. So, but he misses everybody, and when he gets everything set up, he'll be back.
Who's that?
John BL,
Okay.
the guy that runs the show. Yeah, he's awesome. John BL's he's great. Yeah, we're all very, very proud. The Pasadena white and black are great pickups. John Deshane is saying, I'm gonna have to try them. I've never even tried them. I've heard about them for several years now, but I'm gonna have to get one. Oh yeah, look at that.
Molly Man. Another Molly Man. Oh, Molly.
Mully. Oh wow. Man, you got signature guitars, you got signature pickups.
That's right.
There you go.
Yeah. That's the Ernie Ball Mully Man. They don't even know they have that guitar.
Unlisted.
Yeah.
If you go to the website, it'll be unlisted, folks. You won't be able to find it.
Don't call them.
Take a screen cap. I'm looking for one of these.
The hell is that? Oh, well, you know, Taylor makes one too, right?
Or Molly, of course.
Oh wow. The
Yeah.
Taylor Mully.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Is that a
that's
sticker?
Oh, there we
Or-
go. There's the one for the catalog.
Dude.
Oh man.
Hey, John. I was
Mhm.
I was up on the roof recently.
See a roof
recently.
in Japan. That's probably not a good idea.
Well, I was up there sunbathing,
Uh-huh.
and my neighbors told me not to do that anymore.
Casting a shadow, were you?
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Hey, you know, somebody sent me a link this morning. It was my cousin. She sent me a link this morning to some Van Halen. Let me see what it is. It was a Van Halen link to see if you guys know this. I've never heard of it. Come on, for Christ's sake, hurry up. Eddie Van Halen, Eddie tribute at the stadium tour. Oh, it was the Eddie Van Halen stadium tour in Cincinnati last night. Let's see what this goes to.
Oh, really?
Eddie Van Halen public group. Did anybody belong to that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in there. Hey, Michael B.
Cheers, Michael.
Oh, dude. Dude, I don't like to insult people, but it looks like me wearing that. Ooh, that's a lot of stripes. I don't know what this is. She sent this to me. Eddie Van Halen tribute at the stadium tour in Cincinnati last night. Cincinnati is basically where I'm from, northern Kentucky.
Wait, the stadium tour, as in the Motley Crue, Poison?
Eddie tribute at the stadium tour in Cincinnati last night. Yeah, they were. Yeah, Motley Crue, Poison. Yeah, they were there last night. I wonder if they did something Van Halen-y.
And
oh, hold on.
Oh,
We got
okay.
video here. Hold on. Oh.
who played?
Hold on. Here, I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, I think that's CC.
Is it?
That's CC DeVille.
Okay.
Oh, they were doing that.
Yeah, I can't tell who it is.
See, yeah, it's him because I saw the flying V. Yeah, CC DeVille.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a flying V.
He's been doing tributes to Eddie on the shows. He's been playing Eruption lately.
Oh.
G Bucknoff. It looks like an EVH store bed sheet. Oh, I love that. So anyway, my cousin sent this to me, and I'm like, yeah, I can't watch that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't watch that. Guys, I swear to God, since Eddie's died, I can't watch him. I can't listen to him. It makes me cry. He comes on TV and if some video pops up and starts playing, because I got autoplay on my YouTube, and I hear that guitar and I look up and I see him and I just start bawling. Oh Jesus Christ, you know. Yeah, I can't. So Van Halen's off my menu.
Really?
Yeah, I don't listen to him anymore. Not at all. Nope.
Really? Like you just
no.
can't? You just can't?
No, I can't. No, can't bring myself to do it. It upsets me. That's weird, isn't it?
People
I
react
kind
differently
of
to
healed
Roth.
while he was still alive. Like it was getting bad right during that period. Right, they were getting bad news was coming out like a year before he passed.
Right.
But I was kind of always thinking that he was getting sick. I was kind of expecting it to happen. You know, when it did, so wasn't like a surprise or anything, right?
Do you guys remember that one picture came out where he was working on a motorcycle or something? He was kind of on one knee with his hand up on the seat of the motorcycle. Do you guys remember that pic?
He was showing a license plate.
Maybe it was something like that, right? But his face was kind of swollen.
It didn't look good.
Right, and people were going, "Oh man, what's wrong with Eddie?" Blah blah blah. And I just kind of, just for myself, I was hoping maybe he's just off tour, overweight, and hopefully it's not what it is, and hopefully it's not as bad as the rumors are saying, right? And and Van Halen's always been so quiet about everything. You never knew what was going on, right? So I figured if something was really really bad, then something would leak out of a hospital or something. Eddie's been coming, blah blah blah. But never really heard much except rumors, and I was just kind of holding out that it wasn't as bad as the rumor mill was saying. And then, that morning he died. Jesus Christ, that was something.
Yeah, I remember that was a really busy day at the studio. I couldn't really like, well, not I don't mean like enjoy, but I couldn't like really absorb it as it happened. Like I learned
Yeah.
about it while I was busy putting up mics in a drum kit. It was a huge drum kit too, and I remember I was so busy, and somebody calls me, and a lot of people were calling me, and I was ignoring the phone. I didn't even know it happened until hours after. And yeah, I'll always remember that day. I couldn't really like let it in until it didn't hit me like until like 2 days after. Like, wow, Eddie's dead.
Yeah, it was kind of a stunner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I woke up that morning. Obviously, I'm 13 hours ahead of everybody. Easy there, Dave. Um, Dave's getting ready to bark. Tails straight up in the air. I woke up that morning, and when I picked up my phone, there were just a ton of messages on my phone. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And I could just see it says, "Are you okay? Sorry to hear that." Blah blah. I was like, what in the hell's going on? And then I saw one from a really good friend back home that never messages me because we always just talk, right? And I was like, what the hell is he messaging me for? And then I kept scrolling down. Then I saw Eddie Van Halen. I was like, oh shit, you got to be kidding me. I mean, as soon as I saw his name, I knew what it was. And I actually turned the camera on. I'm a YouTuber, what the hell? I turned the camera on and I got myself crying, talking about Eddie died. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was sitting right here, and I was getting ready to leave.
Right.
I was gonna head down the street, and all of a sudden the tweet popped up, and I instantly saw it, and I clicked on it like instantly.
Now, was
And
that the tweet from Wolfgang?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I saw it instantly, and it was the photo of Eddie. It was a photo we'd never seen before, and it was the text. And right when I saw it, I'm like, oh
Like,
no,
yeah.
And I read it, and I'm like, yeah, this. I couldn't believe it. And the next thing you know, Valerie Bertinelli hearted, replied. Patrick Bertinelli, the family's replying like right away to it. And I'm just like, I can't believe this. And so I waited about 20 minutes just to make sure, is this actually happening? I started getting messages left and right. So I went live on YouTube, and we were live for the next 8 hours, that entire day,
Right.
just talking about, and people were jumping. Mully, maybe you jumped in that day. I don't know.
I did. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
jump. Yeah, everybody was jumping in that day, talking and everything, and it was just unbelievable. And then after that night, people are messaging me, just thanking me. They're like, Johnny, thank you so much for that. We had a place to grieve and talk about this, and yeah, still unbelievable. Now
Right.
we're going on 2 years later or
Yeah.
something.
Trev, where were you?
I got gotten home from work and just sat down at the computer and saw some stuff. And I'm half Irish. In my Irish heritage, I'm a very much a celebrator of life. I grab a bottle of whiskey and I'm going to have some drinks, and we're going to turn up the Eddie Van Halen music loud. I put on Fair Warning. That's my pick. That's my favorite quintessential. And after that, we went to 5150 to balance out the vocals. And at that point, I vowed that I'd try to learn to play guitar again, and that's where I'm at.
Okay. Okay. It's interesting you say that because just before he died, I had been thinking, my guitar playing's not really improving as much as I mean, I've been playing for damn near 40 years. I'm not a very good soloist. I'm in a band, I play rhythm guitar. Chords and everything's not really a problem, but just soloing, it's just not something I've been able to do really well. And I was at a really low point, like maybe I'm just going to stop playing guitar. I'm not really getting to where I want it to be, blah blah blah. Woke up that morning, he died, go through that thing. And then when I get into Facebook, the very first thing on my Facebook was that video of him from the Smithsonian,
Smithsonian.
Right.
where he says,
Playing.
Eddie Van Halen here. Keep playing, man. Just keep playing. Music, that's all there is. I'll come back and haunt you or something like that, right? And that was the first thing that I saw, and I was like, yeah, all right, I'm no matter if I become worse, I'm not going to stop playing guitar.
You keep playing.
Yeah. I mean,
Good
that was
word.
so fucked up. Like, keep playing, man. I was like, is he
He was
here?
talking to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Two
you know,
metal work.
with all the Van Halen stuff that I'm into, it's not, it's not far-fetched that would be in my feed, I mean, I know
Mhm.
that. I get that. I mean, I'm a huge
Mhm.
Van Halen fan. So, but just the timing of it, I thought was, wow, I'm not going to stop playing guitar.
I'm a firm believer that you need to pay attention to things like that because that's the universe trying to guide you.
Yeah,
to where
right.
you're supposed to be. You got to. That's why I've been watching these John 5 videos for the last couple of days because it's popping up in the feed here. It's popping up on the Twitter there. Oh, he's coming to play at the concert. I'm like, I've heard guys talking about him with high regards as far as being a player. I'm like, maybe I should check this out.
Yeah, he's a hell of a player. Hell of a player. Yeah, and a hell of a huge Eddie fan.
Mhm.
Now, Trev, Paco, were you guys huge into Van Halen? Like, was Eddie like your?
Wasn't huge. I mean, we're from the same age group. I grew up at the same time.
Sure.
For me, I went balls deep into Metallica, Slayer, the whole thrash thing in 83, 84 when that came out. But previous to that, it was Judas Priest, AC/DC, Iron Maiden, Van Halen, the pioneers of the metal, if you will.
Sure.
Ozzy Osbourne and stuff, right? Of course. Black
Mhm.
Sabbath. But
Okay.
when that thrash scene broke out of San Francisco, I was all aboard. Choo choo, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't get into Metallica. I had a friend that was really deep into Metallica right from the beginning, and but then around and Justice for All, I started getting into them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm I love Metallica. A huge Metallica fan. Never did get into Slayer.
No.
Yeah.
They're one of, I think they get the Iron Man award for remaining true to their original content and their core values as a band. I mean, they just kind of improved on what they did every album, kind of gradually got better, but they didn't really deviate from the recipe. It was
Right.
food every time.
And they're still going, right?
No, they retired a couple years ago. They did their
Oh,
final
okay.
tour.
Okay. Paco, how about you? Have you always been big into Van Halen?
Yeah, I pretty much only picked up the guitar because of him. Because
Right.
I used to be like into piano and learned piano at around age 6 and stuff. And
Okay.
I got attracted to Van Halen through Jump from the keyboards. So it wasn't even the guitar.
Gotcha.
So then I started liking them, and then I started investigating more about them. Then I went back and heard, Van Halen 1 and heard Eruption, and that was pretty much it for the piano.
Okay. And how old are you, Paco?
50.
Okay. I was going to say, you look young from here, but before, when you got the thing close, I could see the gray and the beard, and I was like, oh, okay, you're older than you look.
I should have just kept it a little far.
Yeah.
Right. So you're 50.
The computer camera's not on HD. The phone was HD.
Yeah.
Right. I'm 54. I'm 68, Trev. 1968. Trev.
69.
69. Okay. And John, how old are you? You're still in your 40s, right?
Yes.
Oh,
That doesn't give a number.
truthful answer.
Barely.
Yeah, my entry into rock music was probably I've got a picture of myself like 10 years old sitting with my Elvis books. and I'm wearing a Boston t-shirt.
Cool.
Now, even to this day, I'm a huge Elvis fan. I mean, like, don't even get me started on Elvis. He's the man. But I remember skipping school. What I remember clearly about hard rock music is I was in the 7th grade. I had skipped school with this girl, and we went back to her house. It wasn't anything, I'd like to make up some kind of story that we did all kinds of stuff, but it wasn't anything. Went back to her house. Her parents weren't home, and I was in her brother's room rifling through his albums, and I came up with this jet black album that just said Back in Black on it, AC/DC, and I had no idea what it was, right? And I thought, well, this looks interesting. Put the record on, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, this is what I like. So I started with AC/DC, and then I got introduced to Iron Maiden. Love Maiden to death, you know.
Right.
I love Maiden too.
And then, you know,
run to,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I started off with Number of the Beast.
right.
Yeah, that was my first Maiden.
Mm.
We want information. You know, right?
I'm not a number. I'm a free man.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a big one for me. And then Quiet Riot hit really big with Metal Health, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then all these bands that I had been listening to, Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, and they were things that had come before. Yeah, Zeppelin, of course. These were things that had come before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking through Hit Parader magazine, and there's a picture of this new band, Motley Crue.
Mm.
Right.
And this is before Shout at the Devil.
Mm.
And
Too Fast for Love.
yeah, it's the Too Fast for Love era, right? And there's a picture of Nicky holding his bass up with his legs on fire, and Vince is, you know, turned sideways, the hair, and you know, and I was like, man, these guys look badass. So when Shout at the Devil came out, I went and bought that album, not even caring, and fell in love with that. So Motley Crue was my band, and Quiet Riot with Metal Health. That got me started on music. That bass break and metal, doom 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 doom. So that got me started playing bass. I asked my dad to get me a bass, and he bought me a bass and got my brother a guitar. Then when I got into high school, I was never a Van Halen fan. I had no interest in Van Halen. I thought Dave was little light in the loafers. Well, you're not allowed to say it these days. So I was never really into Van Halen, but you know, I had my long hair and everything. And when I got into high school, my freshman art class, there was this girl that I really liked, and she said, "You look like David Lee Roth." Of course, I wasn't as fat as I am now; didn't have a beard and long hair. But she said, "You look like David Lee Roth," and that is what got me into Van Halen. And then I saw Eddie. I think I saw the Unchained video, and I saw that guitar, and I was like, "Holy crap, that's what I want to do!"
Yeah.
And I switched to guitar. Yeah, and I've been
Fair
sick
Warning
Van
album
Halen
is
fan
so
ever since.
killer, man.
What's that?
That Fair Warning album is so killer. It was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
So it would have been Fair Warning that got me into Van Halen, you know. But I still think those first 6 albums, I don't think there's a bad track on any of them.
Mm-mm. I can listen to them all.
Yeah, even Diver Down, you know. So even Eddie was like, Diver Down. No, I love Diver Down. I think it's a great album.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest problem with Diver Down is too short.
Yeah.
And you put it on, it's finished. Huh? What happened?
Yeah, I love Diver Down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with Eddie.
So that was mine.
It's a great record.
Tone still fresh as the day it was put to record. That's true. AC/DC, love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a big thread in the cloth of my youth for sure too.
Yeah. Suspicious Minds by Elves. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Well, we saw a picture of you.
Molly, I take it you're more of a Van Halen fan than Van Hagar. Seems like
Very much so. Very much so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with the Sammy era of Van Halen. Obviously, I have all the albums. Of course, I have all the CDs. They're in my phone. Of course, I've got them. My personal favorite of all the Van Halen albums is Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. The Fuck album is my favorite album. That's the best album they've got. And it's Eddie's tone. That's that tone that he gets out of that music, man. It sounds amazing. I love that sound.
The Mully Man.
the Mully Man.
It's the Molly Man. Yeah.
So yeah, I much prefer the Dave era. I'm not a fan of the Sammy Hagar. I don't listen to OU 812 or 5150 at all. But when I got married, our intro coming in when we walked in was When Love Walks In, right?
Johnny's song.
You know, that was our intro.
Yeah. Hey, Dwight.
But Sammy himself, as a person, he seems like a really cool guy. I see interviews with him. He seems like a really decent guy. He looks like he'd be fun to hang out with. And to be completely honest, recently watching Dave now, it really kind of cringeworthy. Like, Dave, dude, seriously, why does everything have to be some kind of a joke? You know, it's like he's always looking for the "I'll be back." You know, he's always looking for something like that. Like, ease up, Dave. Just when they ask you a question, give an answer.
He never could.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but when he was 30, it was cool. Or sorry. When I was 15, it was cool. Right? But it's like, Dave, will you be going out on tour this year? Well, you know what, man? When the stars align and when you're out there and you're grooving and then you're out there and blah, 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 what the hell is he talking about?
What is it? Eddie always said, still this day, he still didn't know what you can get stuff no more from the lyrics from the song.
Right.
Can't get this stuff no more.
Yeah.
Still don't get it.
I'd already had a bit of a liking for Sammy because of the whole Bad Motor Scooter and Ride Montrose thing.
Sure.
That soundtrack to the movie Heavy Metal, 50,000 watts of power.
Yeah. Oh, I like Sammy on his own. I like Sammy on his own in Montrose.
Yeah.
I just didn't like him in Van Halen.
I found it easy to digest it when it was in Van Halen. I love the 5150 album.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, I loved all the eras. I always saw it like as a different band, but also a very good band. You know.
But if I have to choose 5150 or Eat 'Em and Smile, I think Eat 'Em and Smile is a better album.
I go Fair Warning will be my quintessential #1 pick for all their albums.
Yeah.
True.
If I could only have one of their albums, it'd be Fair Warning.
Yeah, if you could only have one, Fair Warning. I mean,
Dave was always tapping into Dr. Roth's patient prescriptions.
How about Van Halen 3?
Yeah,
I know Johnny likes it. I love the guitar. I love the guitar work on that album. I do.
Let me just say I love it. I love everything Van Halen. But I know Mully, you have your answer, and then Mully has a great story that Paco doesn't know about.
Okay,
Van Halen
well,
3
before
era.
we tell that story, my reply to Van Halen 3, my answer to Van Halen 3 is the same answer I had for Saint Anger. Metallic Saint Anger, right?
Okay.
Live, it was really good. The CD, I can do without. Okay. But when I saw the Saint Anger tour, damn, those songs were good on stage. Really
Metallica
good.
never disappoints live.
Yeah. Okay, Paco. So it's 1998. And Van Halen's on tour, blah, blah, blah. They come to Japan. Now, I was a member of the Van Halen mailing list. And on that tour, basically everybody on the list was getting passes to the VIP, the meet and greets. That's what it was. They'd go back, get the picture taken, blah, 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 and that was it. Well, when they came here, there's nobody here. There's nobody from the mailing list here except me. So I got all access, guest tickets and backstage pass, everything. I got the whole thing. So the first day we show up at the Budokan, we're outside, and Scotty, their tour manager, Scotty, what was his last name? Scotty
Ross.
Scotty Ross. He comes out and he says, "Are you Mully?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Come on." So with a couple of my friends, so we all go in, and he takes us backstage, opens this curtain, and there's the stage. It's right there. And I'm right at the bottom of the stage, and they got all their gear and all this equipment and all this stuff back there, right? People working, going crazy. So I just kind of slide off to the side and kind of get out of the way, and I'm kind of leaning up against the curtain. And I'm wondering, like, am I ever, what's going to happen here? Why am I standing here? About 5 minutes later, about, I don't know, 15 feet down the way, the curtain opens up. Here he comes. He walks right in, right? Now, here he is. He's 15 feet away from me. Now, I've been a fan of this guy since I was in high school, right? And he's like God to me. And there he is standing right in front of me. And my first reaction was, Jesus Christ, he's tiny. because, at that time, I'm 6'1", 240, and here he comes bouncing in, this little tiny guy. And I'm like, wow, he's small. And the other thing I thought, I remember this very clearly. The other thing I thought was, God damn, he's got nice hair. Like, like when you get long hair, right? You get like little split ends and stuff like that, right? Kind of looks a little frayed. Not his, man. It was like, ooh, flowing. This is just beautiful hair, right? I was like, man, he's got nice hair. So he's over there. He's talking to somebody, blah, 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 blah. And my friend had been in Australia with him. And he had met Eddie before. So he went over to talk to him. And I stayed back. I didn't want to get involved in any of that crap over there. And I'm not just going to walk up to him.
Wait to be invited.
Yeah. So he's over there and he's talking to him. And he points to me and Eddie looks over at me. Eddie comes over, walks directly at me, jumps on me, wraps his legs around my waist, his arms around my shoulders, and he kisses me on the cheek and he says, "That's from the old lady." Because I had met Valerie through that mailing list. And I'd been kind of friends with her for about 2 years. And online mailing friends, you know what I mean? It's not like we were buddy or anything. But I talked to her quite a bit, we got along. So he's like, "That's from the old lady." And I'm like, oh. Now, leading up to this whole thing, I knew this was coming for like months, right? I knew it was coming. So I'm like, okay, now you're going to meet Eddie Van Halen. Don't say I love your music. Do not say that. That is like the geekiest fucking thing you could ever say to any star. They don't want to hear that. Just be cool, man. Think of something to say. So I had prepared something. I don't remember what I prepared, but I got all this stuff prepared. And I'm like, okay. He comes over, he jumps on me, kisses me. I'm dumbfounded, and I go, "I love your music." That was I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of anything to say, right? So we talk a little bit, just a little bit of chit chat. I don't even remember. I was so awestruck. I don't even remember what we talked about.
Talk about shell shock. I mean, not only did you meet him, he jumped on you and planted a kiss on you.
Yeah. He came to me, like, holy Christ, he knows me, right? That kind of freaked with me a little bit. So anyway, the thing starts, the show starts, and we go up, and our seats we're way up at the top of the Budokan, right? Like horrible seats. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, I've got a backstage pass. Well, let's go backstage. So we just went downstairs, and everywhere we went, nobody stopped us. You get back to where the security is, they see you coming with that badge on, they just open the door and just step out of the way, and you just walk through. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm Prince Charles in this place, right? So we went backstage, and I got to tell you guys, on the Van Halen 3 tour, there was nothing happening backstage. I mean, I was hoping for naked women running around and stuff like that. There was nothing. It was nothing. Yeah, I was ready to go. I had a box of tissue with me and everything, but no, there was nothing. It was just people working. That's all it was. So we found Scotty, and Scotty says, "How's it going?" I said, "Well, the seats were up there, but that's cool. We're having a good time." He goes, "Dude, don't worry. You don't need those seats." He goes, "You got a backstage pass. Go wherever you want." Oh, okay. So we just walked up to the front row. Just walked right up, and as soon as we get to where the barriers, they just open up and we just walk through. Next one, walk through. They didn't even say a word to us, and we get right up front. And now I'm watching Ed, 6 feet in front of me, right there on stage.
At the
Budokan. Van Halen at the Budokan. So we were together with them Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 6 days.
Dang.
And we got 4 concerts out of that. 3 nights at the Budokan and 1 night at the Yokohama Arena. In that time, I mean, we didn't get a whole lot of time with them, but we got to watch, I mean, we could go into the arena whenever we wanted. So we'd show up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon while they're putting things together, and we're watching them put the lights and stuff like that. Then the band would come in and do sound check, and it's sound check with just us. You know, there's like 4 of us sitting there, and we're just watching this, right? So, you know, we got to talk to them from the stage and stuff like that. I've got a pool ball upstairs. I used to be a professional billiards player. I played professional pool, and I've got a 3 ball that I took with me, Van Halen 3. I took a 3 ball with me to the tour to get it signed. So, every day after sound check, Gary would jump off stage and he would sit and talk with us, and he'd stay with us until he had to go on, or until he had to get ready. And nicest guy you'd ever meet. I mean, you talk to him 5-10 minutes, you feel like you've known him since you were kids, you know. Really, really good guy. So I gave him the 3. Yeah, sure, John, go ahead.
Can I show some stuff? I just found this. I just looked you
Okay.
up. I just looked you up. I just found this. Let me show.
What do you got?
Let me show this. No, this is cool stuff, man.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There they are.
Oh my god.
There you go. Yeah. Me and my wife. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Look at Alex there. That's going to fit right into this story. Yeah, that was Yokohama Arena. That was on the final night of the 3 tour. So, so I give Gary the 3 ball, and I said, Gary, could you sign this for me? So he signs it, and he goes, you want me to get the other guys to sign it? And I said, yeah, that'd be great. So he starts to walk away, and he goes, wait a minute. He goes, why don't you guys come with me? So we followed him through the back of the arena. We go up the stairs. As we're going up the stairs, saw how Alex was like kind of down, not paying attention to anything. Alex comes out the steps, comes out the door, and we're coming up. He's coming down, and Gary says, hey, Alex, could you sign this for these guys? They're here for the... Well, Alex signed it and walked away. He didn't say hi. He didn't say thanks for coming. He didn't even look at us. He just signed it and walked away. All right, whatever. So we get upstairs, and my friend Koji is with me, and he's a huge Eddie fan. We get to this door, and I said to Koji, I said, now when we get in here, Eddie's going to be... Now, I'd already met Eddie. I'd been there like 2 days already. And Koji's just coming this day. And I said, now when we go in here, Eddie's going to be in here. So just, you know, prepare yourself, right? Right. Gary opens the door. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I let that guy get a picture with me. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Yep. You got the other ones?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
That was his main. That was like his main guitar for the show.
That was the stage guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I'll tell you that story too. You guys are gonna love that story.
Dang. Should I keep showing?
You got the jack bass?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my god.
Now, John, if you go down a little bit, you can see the drums behind me up on the stage. Drop it down a little bit. That was just outside Michael's tent.
Oh, there they are. Yeah.
That was just outside Michael's tent going up to the stage.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, we open the door. Gary opens the door.
There's that ball.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, I got all 4 signatures on there.
Wow. Yeah, there you go. Awesome.
Yeah. So we open the door, and there's Eddie, dead center right there, with a bag of Doritos. Just eating Doritos like any other guy, right? Just a regular guy having a bag of Doritos. So we go in, and we, you know, all introductions all around. Eddie, this is Koji, blah blah blah. Michael had been out shopping that day, and he came over and he says to Koji, he goes, "Are you Japanese?" Of course he is. He goes, "Are you Japanese?" He goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "I just bought some stuff in Tokyo." He goes, "Could you tell me, what these are?" And he had bought some plates that had some Japanese writing on them. He just wanted to know what they said. So him and Koji go over, and they're sitting at it. Michael and Koji are over there doing that, and I'm talking with Eddie and Gary, and it was a good time. The guitar, you're gonna dig this. This is the best part of the whole thing. It was Friday at the Budokan. Koji was with us. I've got more pictures of that. I got pictures of Koji holding it too, John. Eddie, the band wasn't there. Eddie's tech, and I don't know what his name was, John. Any idea?
For that time, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, no.
Kind of a bald-headed guy with a little mustache. Okay, I'll show you a picture next time. I've got a picture of him upstairs.
Okay.
So he comes over and he says, "Do you guys want to play his guitar?" No. Yeah. Right. So yeah. So we've got so our passes were all access passes, and the only place we weren't allowed to go was on the stage. That was the only place. Other than that, we had free reign. I could walk right into Eddie's tent. Okay. But anyway, he says, "Come on up on stage with me." So he takes us up on stage, and that's where you get the picture of me sitting on the riser there playing his guitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Hold on a second." He tells me to sit down on that little riser, so I sit down. Now here, you guys are gonna love this. He brings that guitar out, that striped Wolfgang, and he hands it to me like this, right? And I take it, but he won't let go of it. He's got his hand on the neck and a hand on the body, right? And I've got it, and he's still holding on to it. And I'm like, this is awkward. Right? Going through my mind, right? This is weird. And he said, "Now, you can play this as long as you want. Don't stand up with it. Don't lift it off your lap. Just keep it on your lap as you're playing with it, but do not stand up with it and don't raise it up." And he goes, "And when you're finished, call me over and I will reach in." And he goes, "Don't hand it to me. I will reach in and take it from you." Okay. So I played with it probably, 3 or 4 minutes, just messing around with it. Yeah, there you go. Right. And it never changed that position on my leg. It was like that the entire time. So look at that shit-eating grin on my face. Look at that. Right?
The precious.
Yeah. Yeah. Precious. But yeah, he was like, "Do not hand it to me. I will reach in and take it from you." Like, damn, okay. Now the one thing that I picked up from that guitar, the string action was so low. I doubt that a guitar pick would fit between the strings and the frets. I mean, it was so low, and I have no idea how he doesn't get fret buzz out of it. But he's got the most professional people in the world working on it, plus himself, right? So, but yeah, it must have been about a guitar pick. The action was super low, unbelievably low. I've never seen anything like it before or since. So that's what that was. And then on that final night at Yokohama Arena, John, Mully's crying. So we're talking with Gary after sound check, and he says, "Is there anything you want to hear tonight?" And I said, "Are you guys going to play Mully? Or are you guys going to play Jamie's Crying?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's on the set list." I said, "Could you change the words to Mully's Crying?" And he said, "If I see you, I'll do it." He said, he goes, "When I'm on stage," he goes, "I'm not really in my right mind." He says, "But if I see you out there, and I'll remember it." He goes, "And I'll do it for you." And I was like, "Okay, that's cool." So John,
wow. What a story, huh?
Hold on, John. Here you go. Can you guys hear that?
Barely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
Dude.
Did you start crying?
Oh, I don't know, man. But it was so cool, right? And months later, I found the bootleg DVD of that night. I was like, oh, it's awesome, right? Because that story is nothing without the video. Nobody would ever believe that if I didn't have the video. Oh yeah, sure they did. Yeah, sure. He's saying it, right? So like, if I didn't have that video, I'd never tell that story. But then on the last night, Yokohama Arena, after the show, we were backstage. We went back to the VIP room. There were a bunch of people in there, and Scotty came over, and he got us. He says, "Come over here, come over to this other room." So me and my friends, we went over to the other room, and there they are. The band's in there. They're having dinner. So they were like, Eddie's like, "Yeah, grab something to drink. You want something to eat? Blah blah. Grab a plate. Blah blah." So we sat down and we ate. We had dinner with them. That weekend they didn't play on Saturday and Sunday, so I went and got a tattoo in Yokohama on that Saturday, I think it was. And my original plan, I was going to get a Van Halen logo put around my calf, to for remembrance of this week, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
But when I walked into the shop, I was like, dude, you're 30 years old. What are you getting a band's logo tattooed on you for? And then I changed my mind and I got a buffalo skull put on my calf, which I call my Bon Jovi tattoo because it looks like his. And I never even knew he had one, right? And you know what? I kind of screwed up because there's the things you think of afterwards, right? Let me see. Hold on a second. So I get the tattoo and Jesus, this thing's what, 30 years old now? 20, 22 years old? 24 years old?
Yeah. I still don't have any tattoos.
It's not quite as fresh as it used to be. Okay, here you go.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, now see the two red things at the top?
Yeah.
And then to the right and left, there's like squares with a yellow stripe through them.
Mm-hmm.
After the fact, I thought those could have been Diver Down album covers.
Right.
I didn't even think about that. That would have been perfect. Look at that. It's a square with a stripe through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have told him, make those Diver Down covers. But it was one of those things you think of, 3 years later, Ooh. So I get my tattoo and it's wrapped and I'm sitting next to Michael at the table. And I was like, "Hey, Mike," because I knew he's got tattoos, right? So I said, "Hey, Mike, check out this tattoo I got yesterday." Pull my pants leg up, and he leans over and he's looking. And he goes, "Oh, that's really nice." Wham! Just smacked it as hard as he can. And have you guys have seen Michael? I mean, come on, his forearm's like a gorilla, like his forearm and his fist is like straight. There's no shape there, right? He's big.
I've seen him.
Yeah, look at those forearms.
Look,
Look at that guy.
he has a tattoo on his arm too.
Yeah, he's like a bricklayer. He damn near slapped right through my leg. And that Hoyt, really bad, right? I mean, that really hurt. And
Oh.
I told him, I said, you do that again, you're going to be a headline tomorrow. But you know, they were really cool. They were super cool. And when we were finished, I knew that Eddie collected lighters. So I bought him, I went into Tokyo and I found this lighter. It's a square lighter about this big, and it had this thing that you unscrew and you pull it out and you strike it like a match and light your cigarette, and then you can put it back in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. And it had the, what do you call it? The carabiner, the thing that you hook for climbing.
Yeah, carabiner.
Yeah, it had carabiner. It had carabiner that you could hook it on your belt. So I gave this to him.
Like these.
Yeah, there you go. So after we're finished and they're, you know, putting things together, I said, hey, I said, Ed, I got something for you. I said, I want to thank you for having us in here this week. I said, we really appreciate it. I said, we had a great time. And I said, you know, I got this for you. I know you collect lighters. I said, I hope you like this. And I gave it to him, showed it to him. He liked it, blah, blah, blah. And I had them, since we weren't coming back, I had them sign my pass. So Eddie signed my Backstage pass, and Michael, then Gary. Alex again. Hey, Alex. He's heading out, right? I said, hey, Alex, can you sign my pass? Hurry up. I got to go. And he signs it and walked out. That was, I mean, like, all right, you know, whatever. You're like, you know, I mean, I get it. They're busy, you know, but I mean, he didn't have to say it like that. And you know, and I'm not one of these. I wasn't one of these fans that's always up in their face. You know, I tried to back off and be cool, and you know, blah blah blah. But you know, as they're leaving, hey Alex, could you sign this for me before you go? You know, we had gone out with Kevin Dugan, Mike's tech. We went out and we were out till dawn with Mike or with Kevin. We were drinking all night, and we went back to his hotel room. And he had 2 suitcases on his bed opened up with all of Mike's stuff in it. Okay. And he had bags and bags upon bags of guitar picks, Mike's picks, right? So he gave us backstage passes for the Mad Michael Cafe, because Mike would do like a Congo line while Alex is up on stage doing the drum solo. Mike would be down drinking and serving shots, and they have a Congo line going backstage, right? And you have to have a pass to get in there. So he gave us the pass, the Mad Anthony Cafe pass. So he had all that stuff, and I said to Kevin, I said, Kevin, are those his picks? He said, yeah. And I said, would you mind if I take a couple of them? He goes, yeah, go ahead, take whatever you want. So there were like 4 or 5 different colors, so I took one of each. You know, it was, you know, this one and this one, and just, you know, Michael Anthony's signature and blah, blah, blah. Right. So I went back to Kevin. I showed them to him. I said, I got these, you know, 4 or 5 of them. I said, are these okay, Kevin? He goes, yeah, no problem. Thanks. He goes, okay. So I put him in my pocket. Finish off the night. Blah, blah, blah. We're there the rest of the night. We get, you know, the sun's up. Jesus Christ, we got to get back, you know, blah, blah, blah. So we start to leave, and I'm walking out the door, and Kevin taps me on the shoulder, and he goes, hey. And I said, what's that? And he said, thanks. And I said, for what? He says, for asking. He said, most people just take whatever they want. He said, thanks for asking. I said, well, I'm not going to steal your stuff, dude. I mean, come on. But yeah, thanks for letting me have them. I said, did I take too many? And he goes, no. He goes, that's fine. I mean, he probably had like 6,000 of them in there, right? But yeah, that was really cool. That was really, really neat. But that's basically the Van Halen story in a nutshell. Oh, sorry. Last part, okay? About 3 weeks later, after the tour, about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, my phone rings. So I answer the phone. Mully? Yeah. It's Valerie. Huh? Valerie Bertinelli. Oh, hi, Val. What's up? You know, so I jump up, right, and run into the other room. Hi, Val. What's up? You know, so I'm talking with her, and I said, Val, I said, I really want to thank you guys for all of that. I said, we had a wonderful time. We had a great time. It was so awesome. thank you for that. If you talk, next time you talk to Eddie, please tell him I said thanks. I said we really had a good time. And I didn't tell her anything about the lighter. Oh, when Ed was leaving that last night, I grabbed him by his head, right? I grabbed him by his head and I pulled him in. I kissed him on the cheek and I said, "Give that to the old lady," because he had done that to me, right? He said that's from the old lady. So anyway, I didn't tell her about that, and I didn't tell her about the lighter. So we're talking, and I hear the door open, and I hear the shuffle of little feet, and he goes, and I hear, "Who you talking to, hun?" There he is, right? And I said, and she goes, "I'm talking to Mully in Japan." And I said, "Tell him I'm the one that gave him the lighter at Yokohama." And she goes, "He gave you the lighter at Yokohama?" He goes, "Yeah, I know who he is." Right? So I said to her, I said, I hope he liked that lighter. And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I know he did." She goes, "It was on his belt when he came in." I never told her about that. She had no idea that had a carabiner on it. She said it was hanging on his belt when he came in. I was like, how cool is that, right?
Wow.
And then we talk a few more minutes. Now, the reason she called me, this goes back to, I told you guys I used to be a professional pool player. They were redecorating the game. She was redecorating the game room in her house, and she wanted advice on a pool table. She wanted some advice on pool tables, cue sticks, balls, chalk, stuff like that, right? So, and she knew that I knew all that stuff. So she called me and I hooked her up with some numbers of people to call in the States, some suppliers and stuff like that. And I told her, I said, "I'm sure if you tell them who you are, they'll, right. You don't have to mention me.
Tell them you know me.
Yeah. Tell them Eddie Van Halen knows me. So we probably talked about 10 or 15 minutes, it wasn't a very long talk. And she said, if you're ever in town, stop by. So I had an open invitation to drop into 5150 and see him, but I never got the chance to do that.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Hindsight's 20/20 vision. I wish I had taken a trip, and I just thought eventually someday I'll get there. But then they got divorced and I was like, well, it's not going to happen now. If she's not there, I'm sure it's not going to happen. I can't just roll up and, "Hey, Ed, I'm here." Right?
You have that backstage pass still?
Yeah. Remember me? That's going to work. Yeah. "Hey, I gave you that lighter. Let me in."
He's
You owe me a guitar.
But I gave you a lighter.
I gave you a lighter. You have to give me a guitar. So, it went really well. And when we were getting off the phone, she goes, "Oh, by the way, thanks for the kiss." So he did it.
Wow.
He did it. Yeah, I never told her about that. And when she said that made me feel like, damn, what a good guy he is. What a humble, down to earth thing, like take something from some idiot fan like that and take it, you know what I mean? Like I'm just some fucking idiot that's, that's just passing through his daily life that he'll never ever see again. But he, took the time to do something like that. I mean, I thought that was really cool. So I guess because of all that stuff, I don't claim to know Eddie Van Halen more than any of you guys. I don't know him. I spent, a few minutes with him here and there, just knock the gloss off, right? That's all there was to it. I wasn't his friend. I didn't know him. But because of that situation, everything that happened, it really, really hurts that, I can't watch him. It breaks my heart. Yeah. So that's my Van Halen story. I'm glad I took up an hour of your time.
Great story.
Yeah. And I've only told that story like 26 times on this channel.
Every time he's on. Yeah. No, it's great. No, I mean, that story never gets old, man. I mean, it's
and it never changes, so it's true.
Yeah.
There no embellishments anywhere.
There you go.
It's all right there.
Yeah.
The picture that John showed you before of me and Ed together, just standing next to each other. I went to a show in town one night, and when I walked in, there's this, that one. There's this. I had that picture blown up a little bigger, and had it in a frame up here above my TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I went into a club one night. We were playing, and there were a bunch of bands playing that day. And one of the bands that was on earlier in the day, I go in, and there's a 12-year-old boy playing guitar. And I heard him from outside. They sounded really good. And I walked in. I'm like, damn, it's just a little kid, right? And guess what he's playing? A yellow Music Man, a yellow EVH, the trans yellow EVH, right?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what he's got on his feet? Striped shoes. And I was like, look at this, a 12-year-old kid, a little kid that's into Van Halen, right? So when he got off stage, I was outside and he had come out. I was out having a cigarette when I still smoke, Trev. And
Don't mind if I do.
I was out having a cigarette and he came out and I started talking to him. I said, hey, I like your shoes, saw your guitar. You like Van Halen? Blah, blah. And we started, and I told him basically the story, right? A few months later, his dad contacted me and invited me to his 13th birthday party. They were having a live show at this other club, blah, blah, blah. And he wanted me to come in and maybe play a couple songs with him or something. And I said, no, I don't want to play any songs with him. I'm not going to, it's his birthday. Let him do his thing. I'm not going to get up there and, look, I'm not a great guitar player, but I'm a foreigner in Japan. If I was standing up on that stage, all eyes would be on me just because I'm different. Right. Yeah. And I didn't want to take that away from him. It's his birthday. Let him do his thing. People are going to be looking at me anyway. So for his birthday, I gave him that picture that I had in the frame here of me and Ed together, and I signed it. I wrote Mully over myself, and I put some other guy. I wrote some other guy over Ed, right? Oh, the one thing I forgot to tell you guys about the tour, they're doing sound check, blah, 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 blah. And Eddie, when they stop, Eddie says to me, he goes, where's your wife? And I said, well, she's not here. She won't be here till Monday. And I said, she won't be here till, I think it was, no, she'd be there Friday. This was Thursday. He says, I said, she won't be here till tomorrow. And he says, oh, so she's got to work and you're out playing. I said, yeah, somebody's going to make the money. So he says, oh, wait a second. I got something for you. And he ran back to his guitar case and he came back and he had a guitar pick and he handed it down to me. And it was a black guitar pick with a Van Halen logo on one side. And on the back, it said, you are a delight, babe, with the U, just a letter U. And he says, it's my last one. No, I don't know if it was or not, but that's what he said. So I had that picture with that pick up here above my thing here. So that kid, I gave him the picture and the pick for his birthday.
Oh my God, that's
I figured pay it forward, wow. Right? I had it for a couple years. It was nice having it. Now, press it forward. Let this kid have it, and that may impress upon him to love Ed forever. You know what I mean? Not let Ed be a fad.
Mm-hmm.
So. Hopefully, well, now he's probably close to 30 years old. So I hope that'd be right. He'd be close to 30, right? Because that would have been about 99, 2000. Mm-hmm. He was 12, about 20 years ago. So yeah, he's about 30, 32.
Wow.
I know he still plays guitar. I see stuff about him online every once in a while. And I know he got really, really good because I'd seen him once late when he was late in high school and he was just jamming, So yeah, pretty cool.
Very cool.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ned.
We got Ned who wants to go outside. And just to let you guys know, my battery is about to die. I'm looking at it.
I'm glad I could run your battery out, John.
So it's going to be lights out here in a minute or a few minutes. Oh,
It's a good song. UFO. Lights out.
huh? No,
Song by
it's not
UFO.
that.
Lights out.
That means like that light will go out. So it'll be like this, and then the internet will go out. That's what's going to happen.
Candlelight.
Oh, and that guys, that video of Van Halen, the Mully's Crying. If you just search Mully's Crying on YouTube, it's up there.
Cool.
It's up there. I'm the fat guy with the goatee. Cable.
You said you do YouTube channels. What's your channel called? How can you find that?
Mully's Place.
Mully's Place.
Mully's Place.
Molly's
Right now, I'm doing a joke of the day every day.
Cool.
Just some stupid dad joke, you know. Johnny froze on us. Uh-oh.
Oh, does that mean his battery's kaput?
Oh, no.
Molly's. Oh my God! I typed it with an O.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Oh, wait a minute. That's too old. Hold on.
Colonel Mully, there he is. Subscribe. I'm in.
I
Thank
typed
you.
it right. It's just that it.
Nice picture. You and the bandit.
Yeah. Actually, on my channel, there's a video.
Molly
Big
now
Paul's
there.
used cars. It's right
Yeah.
there. That's the character that I do. Big Paul. Out of there. This here's Big Paul.
What's your IG, Trev and Molly? What's your Instagram?
Mully 5150 for me.
What's yours, Trev?
It's Travis Strem. Here, let me.
Hold on. Sorry, I changed. And no, it's not Mully 51. It's Colonel Mully. COL _ Mully.
What's yours, Trev? Again?
Typing it in the chat. So
Yeah,
Okay.
same thing.
All right. See if I just followed you. And Trev, wait. You typed it in the chat. Oh wait, let me look. All right. Oh, I can't see it. Why can't I see a chat?
there's a private chat and then there's a comments chat.
Yeah, private chat.
StreamYard?
There's nothing in it.
There's nothing in the private chat. I can say hi there if you like.
Really? Let me
But in
see.
the comments, you should see it.
Oh. Weird.
Actually,
Yeah,
I don't know if this. I don't know if it's case sensitive or not. So I'll do it again.
Yeah, I found you.
Did you, Colonel Mully? Did you find it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you, Trev? Can you spell it?
TREV SSTREM.
SS what?
SSTREM. Trev Strem.
Okay. Yeah.
Supposed to be Trev Stream, but I was drunk when I did it and I forgot the A. So.
Guys, we've got a troll.
Just followed you.
No, that's Renus Pinkel. He's a regular.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Renus.
Okay.
Good to see you. Welcome to the show.
Okay. Great name.
Yeah, I got you guys. All right.
Okay, so Paco, you subbed to my Instagram.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so
we got an Instagram notification.
I should be able to find you back from that, right?
Exactly.
Yep, there we go.
Follow.
Remove.
Exactly.
Remove and block.
Paco Barreras, remove.
Yeah, block.
Follow back. There you go.
Awesome.
There you go. And Trev, do you have Instagram?
I do.
Sorry, what was it again? TREV?
Trevs, TREVS Strem. S-T-R-E-M.
Trev Strim.
Yeah.
Okay. Trevsstrem. 2 S's there in the middle. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Followed by Johnny B and Paco Barreras. Okay, there you go. Follow. Oh, food stuff. What's the food stuff?
I cook.
Okay, looks good.
Really?
It's one of my God-given talents.
Looks good. Is this your dog?
The little Yorkie? Yeah,
Aw,
she's not with us anymore.
I'm sorry.
She'd have
How
been a
old was
good
she?
girlfriend for your dog.
How old was she?
She lived to be 15.
Nice. Oh, it's sad though. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's been
I know
tough
what
on her.
it's like to lose one. Opie's my third dog here in Japan. Yeah.
I remember hearing the story of how you had to train his hair to get like the way it is.
Yeah,
There's a lot of work gone into that.
But they did it.
Yeah.
They did it. Renus Pinkle says, I got called a troll by Mully. Sorry. I didn't recognize your name. My bad. No
John DeShane's looking for Paco. Give us a bit of your story. I guess he didn't catch the show on last Sunday.
Like
looking
my
for a
story
summary.
of
From what I understand, Paco's got a studio in Puerto Rico and he's in a band.
Yeah, I play guitar with Sergio, the ex Menudo, Sergio Blas, and my stories. I started playing piano at around 6, and then I heard Eddie Van Halen playing Eruption, and that was it for the piano. I was about 13 or so, 12, and then I kind of didn't play for a while. I always played, but kind of just did a lot of other stuff. Like I raced cars and stuff for a few years, and then I came back to music. So I lost my business, and kind of the hobby became my job. So I produced.
Oh.
And then there was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Molly. Oh. Molly's crashing.
Nope. No, you're the one crashing.
You paused there for a second. You got caught in the.
Yeah. Paco's in the abyss.
Ah, that sucks.
I'm kind of waiting for Johnny to pop in on his phone, but I don't know if he can because he'd have to add himself from the computer, wouldn't he? I don't know if he has control when he logs in on the phone.
Good call.
It's our show now, guys.
Right.
What cars did you rate, Paco?
Yeah.
Maybe one of you guys have to accept him or something.
We can't.
No.
Only Johnny has the control. Even if we all sign off, it'll still be a black screen on his YouTube until he can come in and turn it off.
Oh, really?
Right. I wonder how long is. Sorry, Trev, hit him with that question again about the cars.
You said you did some car racing. What kind of car racing? We talking roundy rounds, quarter miles?
It was actually a go-kart.
Go-karts.
Championship karting.
Cool.
I actually raced guys like Fernando Alonso, world champions in Formula 1.
Wow.
When they were young, I raced Fernando Alonso and Jenson Button.
Wow.
I'm not sure I raced Kimi Räikkönen, but I think he was like in the lower level when I was there. And Lewis Hamilton was actually, I saw him race as a little kid. He was like 15 years
Sorry,
old.
guys. Hold on.
There I am.
Hey, Johnny's back.
Yeah, Johnny's back.
Yeah, so that thing died. The charger, so the internet went out, that light went out, everything.
Well,
you got 2 hours out of it.
So I'm having to like recharge. It's like it's not a total blackout. It's like a brownout. You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like the power. It's not it's like totally out in some parts, but other parts like it's slightly kind of there. So anyway, so now I'm in the car.
Somebody loves Kimmy. John.
Yeah, John Shane's a big fan of the Formula One racing.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
me too. So Max or Lewis, John? Max or Lewis?
I've been paying a bit of attention. I'm going to vote for Max. Although Lewis
Yeah.
is making a charge, isn't he?
I love Max. Max is great.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but yeah, it's a brownout. It's sucks.
That's so cool. Oh yeah, John says Max. Cool.
Okay, sorry about that.
Quite all right.
The doorbell.
Wow, every time.
I had to turn the camera up, or I had to turn the camera off because when I stood up, you guys see Little Jim and the twins.
So you're not wearing pants either, right? That's the way to do the webcam shows.
Right. The postal lady didn't mind. The post office lady didn't mind.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty funny.
You'd like to return a package?
Yeah, my package. Hello, Miss Postmaster. Could you grab my package? It is David Lee Opie's or Opie Lee Roth's lunchtime.
Oh man. All right, guys. So when you've got an Opie Lee Roth in the house, because of the hair, when he eats, his hair will get into the food. So we have this little.
Oh, he puts on a
Now he's an Amish grandma.
the babushka.
That's his Amish grandma look, right? Okay. And
Hey,
then
CC.
Cheers, Cece.
Okay, so keep that on, John. Okay, here we go. So we've got this Amazon box. Can you see this? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, Opie, come on. Okay, lay down. Hey, 3, 2, 1, 1. Good boy.
Yeah.
Very well behaved.
Aw. Wow.
Yeah. That's our little mealtime thing that we do every time.
Yeah.
Right, buddy?
Awesome.
Now, John,
Mm-hmm.
one other thing I want to point out, and this is completely blowing my own horn here. Hold on just a second. Let me find it. Did you see this? June 2nd and July 11th. Did you see this?
Huh? Wait. Solo. June 2nd and July 11th?
Yeah. I've lost about 30 pounds.
In 5 weeks. Yeah, it's a big difference.
Really?
Look at my face.
Wow. What did you do?
Whoa. Wow,
Right on.
dude.
Good for you, man.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I'm hardcore dieting. This has been the first time I've been able to stick to a diet.
You doing a keto thing or?
You know what? I'm huge, right? I mean, I'm way overweight. You know, morbidly obese, I think is the term they use, right? I'm well over 500 pounds. And of course that's going to affect your knees, right? My knees just kill me. I know that knee pain, partially, I mean, obviously it's my weight, but part of that is inflammation. So I thought, well, if there's some way I can get the inflammation down, that might help a little bit, right? So I started looking into anti-inflammatory foods.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just started, I was looking at that and I was like, shit, I can eat like that. Let me show you some pictures of some of the stuff I've been eating. You guys are going to be like, wow, like that's a diet.
I didn't have dinner, so anything will look good to me.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this. 2 big slabs of salmon and a salad.
That's good.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
that's a big plate too. That's one of those serving tray plates. Here we've got chicken, sweet potato, and broccoli.
Oh,
That-
I don't like broccoli.
My breakfast usually consists of oatmeal with frozen berries,
That's
mhm.
good.
and then I have some juice. Right. Wait till you see this. Sunday dinners. Ooh, that's today. Sunday dinner: steak.
Nice.
Oh,
Steak with asparagus and mushrooms and some sweet potato. Right. I'm eating like a goddamn king, and I'm losing weight.
oh man!
Look at this. Look at this. Indian curry and a salad.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I just started eating like that. I feel better. I'm losing weight. So, you guys are going to be a little disappointed in me, but one thing, I got some. Yeah, turmeric. Yes. Turmeric, cayenne pepper. Sure. Oh, the capsules. Gotcha. I'll look into that. One thing I've set my goal for, you guys know, well, Johnny will know, well, you guys should know. If you ever see me wear anything different besides this,
Never.
right? Okay. That's because I don't have anything else. I mean, I've got like 7 of these shirts. That's not like I'm wearing the same clothes every day.
Right.
But I've got the same clothes, right? And because I'm so
Like
goddamn
Einstein.
fat, it's easier. You find something that fits, just stick with it. So, sorry guys, my Van Halen friends are going to be a little disappointed. But when I get down to my goal weight, I would like to buy the Steve Harvey suit, right? That one,
I'm looking for a sharp dressed man.
and this one, and then one that will be Van Halen approved. I gotta get this.
Yeah.
I gotta get that.
Wow.
Yeah. So, we're probably about a year or so away, but I tell you what, eating at 500 pounds, let's put on a gun show.
There you go.
Yay. Dude, that's great.
I've got my
Wow.
CCW. Come here, Opie. Come here. Yeah. Get his little hat off of him. Did you have a good lunch? Huh? Was that a good lunch? High five. Good boy.
Oh.
Lay down. Opie.
He's so well trained, man.
Opie. Kill. Come here. Come here, Opie. Come here. Come, Daddy. Buddy. You good boy. Okay, you guys watch this. Opie. Give me the dick. Give me the dick. Where's that dick? Give me.
Oh, God.
High five. Good boy.
Oh.
Jake, thank you. You goodness.
That's
Are you
cute.
protecting Daddy? Get him. You protect Daddy.
Fierce.
You protecting your daddy. You protect him. Thank you, buddy. Kill. A little too slow. Kill. Thank you, buddy. You're so brave. You're so brave for a little toy poodle.
Get him.
He's so well trained.
He's awesome. I love him. He's like that. I said Tomoko this morning. I said the best thing we've ever done is get him. Well, you guys know. You guys had Johnny. You had your dog, and Trev, you had yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. John, what was your dog's name?
Howie.
Howie the Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Playlist on this channel. I've got tons of videos with him. Some of my biggest videos were videos of him.
Yeah. You know what? I think the day he died, or maybe a day or two later, I think it was the day he passed. You were on, and I think I dropped in, and John's like, "Well, this happened," and here I am in tears. Oh, John, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah.
Oop, 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 oop.
Oh, what's he doing? What is that? Oh my gosh.
He flipped after it.
You want Daddy get it? Daddy get it? Good boy. Hope he go long.
Wow.
Go
What
long.
is that?
What's that?
What is that? Is it a little face or something?
That's a little
Little bear.
Yeah, little bear. One of his favorites. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. You guys watch my dog. Sorry. Hey, let's go on Johnny Beane show and watch Molly's dog.
Yeah.
See, here's a picture of Jasmine,
Aww.
the dog that Molly was referring to from the Instagram picture.
That's awesome. Did you get her when she was a puppy?
We did. It was my ex-wife's brilliant idea to breed dogs. So we ended up with 2 Yorkies,
Okay.
a Maltese, and then she bought this stud, Pookie, who was a woolly Yorkie, which really I think is bullshit for a poodle.
Okay.
And we proceeded to try to make puppies and make money off of that, and it was a bad idea. It ended up being a lot more work than you'd think it would be. We got kids, and then it come time to give the dogs up, and the kids hate you because you're getting rid of the dogs. You got dogs going into labor on a Saturday night at 2:00 in the morning with breech babies and going to pay for emergency C-sections, and yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
All said and done, we still have 1 dog left, that Jasmine's son, Gus, who's a Yorkie, half woolly Yorkie.
Did you say the dog's name? One of the dogs' name was Pookie?
Yeah, Pookie was the stud.
That's interesting. That's
I can find a Pookie picture. Probably not.
Pooki?
Why?
P-O-K-K, because. Okay. Yeah. These were my 2 before Opie.
Right.
The one with the bow and the hair is Gizmo. And the one without the bow is Pookie.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And I actually got that name from, well, obviously Gizmo's from the Gremlins. Pookie was from the Far Side. There was a cartoon on the Far Side You guys know the Far Side, right? Far Side, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was one of the cartoons. It was a bunch of headhunters. Sorry, there was a family in a canoe rolling up to this island, and there were a bunch of headhunters, and they had sticks stuck in the ground, and there were poodle heads on them, right? And something. I don't remember how the caption went, but it said the family was safe except for Pookie because they had a poodle in the boat, right? It was something like that. But that's where we got her name.
Oh man.
Right on. I have a little video on my YouTube of Pookie. Let's see if I can figure out how to
Which was
put
your
it on the
channel,
display
Trev?
here. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I can find it.
So that's Pookie after I gave him a haircut. I left a pom-pom legs.
Oh.
Very cool.
That's the stud.
Oh.
Very cool. Dogs are so awesome.
Yeah.
And then this one, the way he got his name, Opie. You guys are gonna love this.
Oh yeah. Before he grew his hair out.
He's Opie. He's like 2 months old there.
Yeah.
Oh.
He looks just like Opie.
Baby, yeah.
So that's where we
so
go.
small. Hey, Michael Smith. Hey, Mel. Oh.
And then the picture I gave the groomer was this.
Oh.
I'm not joking. I gave this picture to the groomer. I said, that's what I want his hair to be like when he grows up. So once he got it all taken care of, we've got like this.
Wow.
Right? We got that and this.
It's perfect.
Oh my gosh.
And then one of my all-time favorites. Here you go, John. Put me up again. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
John, who made this one?
Oh, I don't know.
Whoever it was, they did a hell of a job. That's really good. Slash.
Oh, man. Wow.
Trev, what is your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I was just gonna check that.
My
I
tree.
don't get notifications of people subbing, so I wouldn't see it.
It's Symmetry, but it's spelled Smytree.
Mytree?
It's supposed to be Symmetry, but yeah.
Okay.
You know, like the license plate game where you used to try and figure out what the abbreviations on the license plates were.
Gotcha. Is your picture of a dragonfly?
That's right. Actually,
there's
a damselfly.
I see the dog. Oh, what kind of fly is it?
Damselfly. The dragonflies, their wings are always out perpendicular to their body.
Right.
The little damselflies, they can retract them back.
Okay. Pookie is a woolly Yorkie. Let's see what this is.
It's a very poor video quality, but that's me teasing him about being a poodle.
Pookie is a woolly Yorkie. Google woolly Yorkie. All you will find is poodles that kind of look like Yorkies. Therefore, we believe Pookie to be a fraud.
Pookie's a fraud. That's awesome.
He did pretty good for himself. Had himself a little harem. Sired many a pup.
Got him some.
When he was young, he was a really smart dog too. He could do all the tricks. He could jump, and he was one of those dogs that he always wanted to come with in the car. Come with. Loved sitting in the car, sticking his head out the window, catching some air. And around when he was 12 or 13. They figure he had a stroke
Ah.
because half of his body just kind of became really feeble. And he could hardly move and stuff, and they didn't have a very good prognosis for him. But we took him out into the pool and get him with some physio and this and that. And he came back and he had another 4 years out of it before he finally tuckered out. But he was never the same after the stroke. He couldn't jump the same way, and he lost a few marbles in it, I'm sure.
Sure. Yeah, but aren't dogs awesome?
Yeah, they are.
They really are.
Dogs are my favorite kind of people.
Exactly. The thing about this one, he doesn't like going in the car. If we go too far, he throws up. So
yeah,
just short trips for him. Yeah.
We had a dog like that 20 something years back that every time he was in the car he would puke. Yeah. Although Howie loved the car. Howie loved riding around.
I'm gonna top up my water and I'll bring Gus out to say hello.
Yeah. Yeah. I love animals. Loved Howie. But now I'm a cat person now because of Ned. You know.
And you only have Ned? You don't have another cat?
No, just him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've probably got one more dog in me after he's gone. You know, I think, well, he's 7 now, so if he lives a full life, 15, 16, right? So he's got another 7 or 8 years. That puts me at 51, 52, or 61, 62. So, yeah, I'll probably do one more after that, maybe. I don't know, just the thought of, I've never been attached to a dog like I am this one.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah, same. Same with me. It's almost like I don't want to get another dog.
Yeah. Oh, I feel you.
You know?
Oh, there we go.
Here's Gus.
Oh, hi, Gus. How old is Gus?
Hi, Gus.
Gus is probably 13 now, 12 or 13.
Oh, wow.
And Pookie was his dad.
Okay.
Pookie and Jasmine.
Nice.
Oh.
His actual name was Luigi. I just call him Gus. Because there was the Yorkies, that's another thing. They only have a litter of 2, maybe 1.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they're really small litters. So there was the 2 brothers, and they were Mario and Luigi. Mario got adopted, and Luigi got left behind.
Oh.
Well, next two are Edward and Alex.
Yeah. And hey, anybody that's tuning in, if you're wondering what's going on, I've got no power here at the house. So I've been like, the battery finally died running there. I'm in my car now on my phone. But let's see. John Allen is saying, hey, how you doing, man? Is that Paco? Yes, that is Paco. Paco is here. There he is. Yeah.
What's up, John?
Yeah. If you rewind the video it wasn't the very beginning, but like 15 minutes in or 20 minutes in, he gave us a tour of his studio there. It was great.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Paco, since you play with the guy from Menudo,
Yeah.
Have you ever met Ricky Martin?
No.
I guess those guys don't. I guess they don't really.
No, they don't really. Well, he doesn't keep in touch with Ricky anymore. He keeps in touch with some of the other Menudos, and I've met a lot of them.
Right.
Well,
Wow.
Ricky's kind of he kind of just made it super huge.
Yeah. He got really huge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of my guilty pleasure albums is that Livin' La Vida Loca album.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole album from start to finish is a good album.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never heard it. I probably heard La Vida Loca and that's it.
I was there when they were working on it, Molly.
Yeah, you were telling us.
Oh, really?
You were there when they were producing it.
I lived with Desmond Child, and I used to let Ricky into the house. I would
Okay.
buzz him in to let him in while they were writing that and probably recording the demos for that.
Okay. Well, it's a great album. I mean, the whole thing, you know, Livin' La Vida Loca, it got burned out on MTV, but minus that, it's a good song, you know. That's why it got played so much. I'm the one who wants to be with, same thing. Great song, but burned out on, you know. Although some great songs get burned out on MTV, but that Livin' La Vida Loca album, that is a good album from start to finish. There's not a bad song on there. Yes, I'm gay.
Ah, there he is.
Yeah, I've got it in here. It's a good album.
I'm gonna have to listen to it again. I mean, I haven't heard any of that since then, you know. But
hey, you know what? I want to give a recommendation. Okay, guys, let's recommend an album that other people may not know. How's that sound?
Oh man.
Okay, guitar players. If you're like Stevie Ray Vaughan type, you know, blues, flashy blues music, check out. I don't think you can buy the DVD. I don't think you can buy the CD anymore. But what the hell happened to my? I don't think you can buy the CD anymore. I think it's out of print. But I think you can listen to it on YouTube. Chris Duarte.
I remember him.
Texas Sugar.
I remember that guy, yeah.
Strat Magic, Texas Sugar. This is lightning in a bottle right here. Then another one, start to finish. It's a great album. So
I remember that one. I remember him. I remember I lived in Lincoln, Nebraska till 92. And I remember in 91, 92-ish, he was always coming to Lincoln. He was always playing.
Okay. All right. So I think with copyrighted music, we have like 10 seconds that are safe. So just listen to this first little. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good.
You guys got anything that you can? Anything you can recommend?
Nothing off the main roads.
I guess you could pick up one of my. You could pick up one
I
of
got
my.
nothing that isn't already on the main road.
Well, I've never listened to Slayer.
Well, there you go.
What do you recommend from them? So you want to impress Slayer on somebody that likes metal, but never got into them. What do you recommend?
Seasons in the Abyss. It's probably the easiest one to start to warm up to. Yeah.
Okay.
What do I have here?
You a Pantera fan, Molly? Make yourself some time back?
Yeah. Very much so. Yeah.
Pantera saved the 90s for me.
Yeah. Yeah, love me some Pantera.
Yeah. You know, you guys could probably enjoy some of Puya. Do you guys remember Puya from the 90s?
Rings a bell.
No.
Puya. And I actually edited their latest album. It's the guitarist is a really good friend of mine, and he's an amazing guitar player. Like really, really amazing. Like George Lynch level. Amazing. It's like amazing. It's called Ramon Ortiz. He's signed with Deane Guitars, and they put out an album. It's Spanish, you know. It's like Latin metal type thing with like percussion and stuff. But yeah, I'm sure you guys could enjoy that.
Put that in the chat.
That's cool.
Put the name in there, Paco.
Sure, I've heard that before.
Let me see if I
John?
can type.
Yeah.
How do I type there? Wait, I can log on to on the phone. Wait.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you Paco, if you're looking at the screen, if you look on the right hand side, you'll see it says comments. Oh wait, you can type into that, right? Or you can't?
Well, I can type.
Puerto Rican progressive metal band formed in 1991. Band rose to prominence with their fusion of jazz, salsa, and heavy metal. Sounds tasty.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've heard it before.
Copperhead. Alan
Yeah, and
Holdsworth.
he can
Well,
shred a guitar.
I think most Van Halen fans know Alan Holdsworth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, him and Ed were...
Most Van Halen real like nerds know of them. I
That's
don't think casual Van Halen fans would.
That's true. That's true. Because we know Ed loved Alan Holdsworth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, and to be fair to sorry, what's the G for? Is it for Gary? The G Bucknoff. Is that Gary or Greg or?
He's always G dot in my head. I just go G dot.
Okay.
I think it's Greg.
Well, it's very close to Gary Burkhoff, the guy that played Radar on MASH. So nickname's Radar. Greg, okay. So to be fair to Greg, I know Alan Holdsworth, but I don't think I've ever heard him. So I'll give him a try. Yeah. Steve Earle, Copperhead Road. Cool.
My name's, what is it? Conway Pettimore. Stanley Pettimore.
Mm-hmm.
Just like my father and his father before.
Hey, Trev.
Yep.
I just pulled up Player Seasons in the Abyss.
Yeah.
And the video is halfway played. I think I was listening to it before.
There you go. So you are a fraud. Therefore, you are a fraud. That's good stuff.
Alan Holdsworth. Alan Wadsworth. Alan Holdsworth as well. Okay. Anything Alan Holdsworth? Is there something to look for? Yeah. See, man, Alan Holdsworth. I'm sorry. The haircut and the Izod polo shirt turns me off.
Renus Binkle's comment there. Ace Frehley and Peter Criss are a part of the Pantera reunion. You heard it here first. I heard today on the interweb that they have Zach Wilde coming in for guitar, and then the drums is going to be by what's his name, Anthrax.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Ace Frehley and Peter Criss part of the Pantera reunion with Vinny and Daryl gone. What kind of reunion is that?
Well, there's been some rumblings in the midst about doing a Pantera tribute show or something like this, and recently Rex and Phil have come out and said that they're going to try and push forward with this. And there was some speculations as to, well, who's going to do the parts of Diamond Vinny? I mean, come on, what can you do with that? So, a lot of people are kind of on the fence, like, oh, well, you don't really need that. Kind of seems like blasphemy. But with that said, me being a hardcore Pantera fan, I don't care what you call it. But if Phil and Rex come to town and say Zach's playing guitar and Donnie or whatever, the drummer from Anthrax is on drum, I'd want to see that. Call it what you will.
I have a question. Did Vinny ever make peace with
No.
They never did, huh?
No. On his dying breath, I'm sure. Of course, I type in anthrax and I'm getting everything to know about the bacteria. How about the
Because I
Van
remember Daryl's wife.
Charlie Benante, drummer for Anthrax. I digress.
I remember Daryl's wife was really adamant about him not showing up to the funeral and everything
Rita.
like that.
Yeah. No
So
love lost in that camp.
if they do something, is the family going to be
Apparently, I've heard in the murmurs that the estates of both Vinny and Dime, that would be Rita for Dime, of course. I'm not sure on Vinny's significant other half or who that part of it is become a part of, but it has their blessing, apparently. I've seen some pretty cool interviews with Rex recently, most notably the one on Tone Talk. And I mean, what a cool cat! Still to this day,
was he on with Mark?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
one worth going back to look at. Rex Brown on the Tone Talk. That was a great episode.
Okay. Well, yeah, Pantera's over, but yeah, the tribute show would be nice. Same with Van Halen. You know, they were talking about this. They were talking about
throwing Peter Criss and Ace Frehley into the mix. I mean, that would be the whole thing. Would be to have a limited amount of shows and have an all-star celebration of life.
Right.
I mean, it's the same thing with the talks of this Van Halen tribute that they were talking about with Jason Newsted, Leak the Bands, and Satriani on guitar. Again, it should be something where it's like, all his friends and comrades and fellow musicians come together and do a tribute and honor a celebration of life.
Exactly.
The thing that bothers me. The thing that bothers me about this Van Halen thing is the way people are reacting to it. You can't change Van Halen. It's not Van Halen.
No.
People, it's not Van Halen.
Yeah.
They're not trying to be Van Halen. It's a tribute to Ed. That's all.
They're not going in the studio. They're not going to make an album. And I think it's kind of the same thing with this Pantera thing, where it's like, again, they're not going to go into the studio, make an album, and try and get Pantera back together again. They want to go around one last time, see the fans, hold their hands up high and thrash about and run them up.
So what I would love to see, if they do the Van Halen tribute, I would love to see. I don't really care too much for Satriani, but I would love to see Nuno Bettencourt involved. I'd like to see Paul Gilbert involved, because I know those two are like Ed.
How about Dweezil?
Dweezil, yeah, Blue Saraceni.
You have to be there.
100% for Dweezil Zappa.
Yeah.
But I guess with Sat, he's played a lot of those songs before too, being in the Chickenfoot camp and tooling around with them.
Right. So will they donate the money from the tour? Well, we don't know what it would be, right? You would hope that they would do something like Ed was.
Mr. Holland's Opus or whatever it is.
Or you would hope that maybe it would go towards that or something. But even if it didn't, what if it, went to the families?
Alex's retirement fund.
Yeah. But yeah, I honestly think that the stopper of the Van Halen film is Wolfgang. I don't think he wants to do it.
No,
he doesn't want to play.
It's probably still too soon for him to be.
I don't blame him one bit.
He wants to do his own thing. I respect it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Hold on. Let's say so. We had Alan Holdsworth. What was that other one? Shit. Steve Earle, Copperhead Road.
You haven't heard that?
I've never heard of Steve Earle.
Familiar with the Copperhead Road? That got a lot of radio play up here, maybe 20 years ago.
Steve Earle, Copperhead Road. No, I've never even heard of Steve Earle.
Well, there you go. It doesn't suck, but it's not my cup of tea.
Is he a guitar player?
Is it like guitar? I think he plays his guitar too.
Oh, so it's like regular. It's not just like guitar stuff.
No,
It's starting with bagpipes.
it's kind of hillbilly rock, I guess, if I had to put a label on it.
Here we go.
Hillbilly rock. Wow.
Riding down the highway.
There we go. Oh, cool. Cool. So we got a few minutes. We're gonna have to call it in a few minutes because I'm losing like battery like on everything.
It's falling apart.
But anyway, I mean, it's like we're going on 3 hours anyway, so it's cool.
You're telling the phone, stay away from the light.
So
No, I'll listen to this. I like that kind of country sounding rock.
Right.
I like that. I am from Kentucky.
Cool. Well, you're
Yeah.
a Kernel.
I'm from Kentucky. That's right. I'm a Kentucky Kernel.
Mm-hmm.
Love me some bourbon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for contributing to the economy of the state of Kentucky.
There you go. Awesome.
And if anybody's wondering what's wrong with Johnny, he's been telling ghost stories.
Ooh.
You need to contemplate.
Well, I mean, I could do this. Yeah. I got the ring light. I could.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Ghost.
Information.
Yeah. So yeah, my power's out. So sucks.
I guess we won't see you in Los Santos anytime soon.
No, not tonight. Not tonight. No.
I got to go at least spin the wheel, try and win that Honda.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Hopefully power's back tomorrow. You know what really sucks is that I took like an hour nap today, so I'm in no mood to go to bed early. So I'll just be.
You want? I should broadcast my stream to Twitch, and you could watch me play GTA on Twitch.
There you go. Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Doesn't look like anyone else is playing at the moment, anyways.
CC said the money from the Van Halen tribute could go to Johnny's generator fund.
Well,
not a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't even have a generator. Don't even have one.
If I was closer, we could get together. I could probably, we could get you one of those stationary bicycles, grab an alternator out of an old car somewhere, you hook that up.
Yeah.
You just have to be on the bicycle pedaling while you're doing your show.
Make light and
right?
That actually wouldn't be a bad idea.
You'll be spelt.
Yeah. That's not bad. So, but hey, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. This has been awesome. Molly, I don't have my sound machine, so I can't do the applause, but Molly.
Thanks for having me in, guys. Appreciate it. I had a good time.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Loads of fun.
Sorry if I talked too much.
No, stories were great.
Oh, that was great, man. You have some stories. That's awesome.
My mom always told me if I shut my mouth for more than 5 seconds, my tongue would beat my brains out.
Oh my gosh.
Even my mother's aware of it, painfully aware of it.
Oh, there we go. Trev?
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Trev.
Man.
Thanks for having me on the show again, John.
You're welcome, man.
Always a pleasure.
Paco?
CC.
Paco? Boo! No.
Oh!
Paco, I'm going to say something really stupid here, probably.
All right.
But of course, are you from Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
So you do speak Spanish?
Oh,
Damn, he
froze.
freezes just as I ask.
Yeah.
So you speak Spanish, right? Damn it.
Ah,
Now his internet's going out.
yeah.
Sunflowers. It's always the
What did he
sunflowers.
ask? What did he ask?
Okay, so you do speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because you don't have an accent with your English. So I was just curious.
Froze again. What the hell? It keeps freezing.
Okay, so what I was going to say is you don't have an accent with your English, so I was just curious.
Oh, well, I have an accent that kind of comes and goes. They say.
Nah, I don't notice it.
I have an accent in Spanish, a Puerto Rican one, bad one.
Or do you speak Spanish sounding like an English speaker? Like would your Spanish sound like Big Paul's Spanish?
Yeah. Well, the thing about Puerto Ricans, we don't all speak like we're yawning like Bad Bunny. You know, he speaks like oh.
Right. Okay, so say thanks to everybody for watching tonight. Hope to see you next time in Spanish.
Gracias por sintonizar y nos vemos.
What?
Why did it freeze? Do it again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Do it again.
Gracias
Real quick.
por sintonizar Johnny Beane TV. Nos
Yay!
vemos en la próxima.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sonata.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very cool.
That was awesome, man. Awesome. Okay.
And then I'll do one too. Ja, minasan, kyo, arigatou gozaimashita. Mata mite kudasai ne. Oyasumi.
Yay! Yeah.
A little Japonese.
Yeah. The only Japanese word I know is bukake, so I don't know.
Oh God. Well, you know what? Hold on, guys. Hold on. John, you actually find this interesting. Bukake is actually, it's something that you put over rice.
Oh, really?
It's like a flaky thing that you spread over rice. You spread over it, right? So they took that word and used it as that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spreading the seasoning all over the place.
Yeah. And if anybody's wondering the pronunciation, I've heard people say bukake and stuff like that. It's bukake. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that's actually something that you put over rice. Yeah. It's not actually a dirty word.
Sounds delicious.
Unless you specifically use it that way. What's that?
I haven't had dinner.
It's not a dirty word. It's not a dirty word unless you say it like this. Bukake. Bukake?
Oh man. All right. I gotta get out of here. Molly,
All right.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, guys.
Paco, Trev.
Thank you for having
everybody
me,
in the
Johnny.
chat.
Thank you. Molly, nice to meet you, Molly.
Yeah,
Trev,
see you guys.
good to see you here.
Good night.
Good night.
Great
Channel
hanging out with you all.
members, thank you so much, everybody. Show that again. Thank you for all your continued support for this channel and these shows. You guys are awesome, and hopefully if my power comes back, I'll see you for the show tomorrow. Hopefully. So, all right. Good night.
Good night, guys.
See y'all.
Johnny Beane
Bye.
Take off,
TV.
eh?
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go play some GTA, Trev.